a month. I see 30K months. I see get rid of some credit cards. Let's get that. Oh yeah, we want to get out of that debt. 5,000, 4,000 in a month. 5K, 10K. Own, listen, I love it. Own my time. Ooh, that one's good. That one is good. Quit my 9 to 5. Own a house. I love those. Listen, hold on to those financial goals, my friends. This is where what we're going to be tapping in today will be life changing. I am so excited because I know what this has done for my life, my husband's life, and I am super excited for you. So listen, we have some did y'all know y'all stepped in when you signed on here to this lovely Zoom and you listened to that lovely video? I don't know if you know that was the entrance into my classroom, right? So you all just have entered my class. Hello, I'm your teacher, Coach T. Welcome into Classroom 101. We're going to get down to it today. But first things first, I have to have some rules. Hi, Teach. Hey, Rachel. We got to get down to some rules real quick, right? Hi, Kimberly. I'm excited you're ready too, my dear. First things first, we need some rules. Can all my friends who do not have on their camera, you see I'll turn mine off? Turn yours on. Yes, you see the little off button? Click it on. Yes, let's do that. Everyone do so at this moment so I can see your lovely faces because I want to see. I want to make sure. Hey, if you're looking confused, I could be like, "Hey, let me run that back." Okay? Hi, Nikia. I see you. Hi, Paula. Hi, Joyce. What's up, Jonathan? Hi, Miss Joyce. What's going on? Okay, Crystal. I want to say your name right. So Kiana, is it? So, did I get it? I want to get it right. I'm so big on names. I really want to make sure I got it right. Let me know if I got close. Kinda. Hi, Morris. I see you. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Tiffany Q. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Lorenzo. Um, okay. I like all my friends. Tiffany, I see you. Cordeja, I see you. Nikki, I see you. Okay, Sassy. Hey, Sassy D. Hey, Nadine. All right. See, I love my friends. Jonisha, I see you. Hey, Russell. What's up? What's up? Hey, Sean. Don't fall asleep, Sean. You look too comfortable. Amy, wake up. Hey, Amy. Hey, Chris. Hey, Christy. I hope you're driving safe now. All my friends who are driving, be safe, please. Make sure you're in a safe location. If you're at work, I know. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, keep two eyes on the road and two hands on the wheel. Okay. As long as you're listening, you'll be all right. All right, my friends. So if you're at work or if you are driving, drive safe. But if you're able and willing, please make sure you have your camera on and you're locked in because it's going to be a wonderful time of learning, okay? The second thing we got to do for rule number 2, invite a friend. The team is gonna drop the link right now for you to invite a friend to this because we want to level up with our friends. We want our folks to know what we're doing and we're going to share the information. All right. We're going to send over this link so they can't say, oh, you got rich. Well, we say in Jamaica, we say you get rich and switch, right? So they can't tell you that because you sent them the link. You can say, hey, you remember that Tuesday when I sent you that link and I was on there? That's what I was doing. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. So send the link really quick and then just tell me in the chat, done. Tell me in the chat, done once you have sent it over to a friend. All right. Rule number 3, make sure you stay all the way to the end. It's going to be great information. We have people that the information I have taught them have literally let them go ahead and generate income from the market just from the information that I taught them. Okay. So just make sure you stay all the way to the end. And I do have a wonderful free gift for you for just staying all the way to the end. It's going to help you quick jumpstart your trading. And that is a free gift to you just to say thank you for hanging out with me through this whole time. So I'm not just talking to myself. All right, Crystal, I see you. Very good. Thank you. Miss Coleman, thank you for sharing with your friend. And then finally, rule number 4, promise me one thing in this very moment that you'll take away one gem from this evening and implement it. One gem. I want everyone to leave here with something, right? Because that is the whole point of you sitting here with me for this time and giving you this information. I want you to come out of this meeting changed. Is it your mindset? Is it your view on money? Is it your approach to money? Is it your approach to your ability to earn money? Or just thinking about yourself in a different manner? Something, my friends, just promise me that you will take one thing from this evening, and then you will implement. All righty? Cool. I'm seeing that we have all put a done also in the chat. Thank you for sharing with your friends. All right. So y'all ready to get into it? I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So welcome to the Trade to Wealth Masterclass. My name is Taneisha T, Coach T, and you're going to meet my amazing husband later on this evening. And I want y'all to know one thing, right? The Trade to Wealth system is a system, it's a simple system that was developed for everyday families to start using the stock market to build wealth, right? This is the thing though. No one has really shown you how to do this before. But this is the thing, you are with myself and my husband, and that is what we are doing, and we will be showing you this evening. So, my promise for you tonight is by the end of this training, y'all, you will have a clear picture of how the stock market works and exactly how families like yours are using options to create an income stream. Alrighty? So this is the thing, y'all. There's no financial decree required, no Wall Street background. You just need to be serious and just need to actually have the information. And you're in luck. You're in the class and you're getting ready to get to it, okay? Just remember to stay all the way to the end. We're going to give you that free gift, that wealth tracker that's going to help you get started or and jumpstart your trading journey, all right? So make sure you stay for that. Now, the one thing I know that we have all in common here, that all the folks that are on the under the sound of my voice, is that we have this one thing in common. You want something more for your family. You know you deserve more. You want more free time. You want the ability to live the way you want to live, and you want some more flexibility, right? So the thing that I want y'all to know is I was there too, right? But there's always a bill in the way, right? The job just never seems to pay enough. And this is the other thing is that maybe you've been watching other people talk about building wealth while you're wondering if that's even possible for you, right? I want to make something very clear. You're not lazy. You're not behind. They didn't get lucky and you got the unlucky side. The thing is, my friend, the game just simply was not explained to you. Alrighty? Now, let me know in the chat. We're gonna have our first little exercise in class here. Y'all ready? Y'all didn't know y'all was gonna work tonight, but we working, okay? So the first thing that I want y'all to do for me is if you have done this before, be honest. Ain't nobody looking at your answer, right? Ain't nobody, don't be checking the chat and keeping tabs, okay? All right? We being honest. If this resonates with you, just comment me in the chat. And we are not checking how many me's you put in the chat, okay? All right. So let me know if you've tried this before, all right? Let me know if have you tried the savings trap before, my friends? Right? Have you said, oh, let me save my way to wealth? I'm gonna put away, I'm a compulsory save, right? I'm gonna put away little $5, any little coins that I have. I'm gonna put it in who got a coin jar in the closet right now? Just put a me. All the dollar bills in the closet in the closet right now, right? But this is the thing. Inflation eats it up, and this is the thing that we always do when we save like this, y'all. We eventually spend it on what we're not supposed to spend it on. And then we don't even know where the money went. Ain't it? I know that's right. Try to save. I get it. I get it. Let me know if you fell victim for this second one here. The side hustle trap, where you're like, okay, I can cook good. So what I can do on the weekends is I can make a little plate here and I can sell that. And then I can sell for $15, $20 plate. That's my little extra money. Or, oh, I can do hair, or I'm good with my hands. I can do, things around the house. I can help here. Or for my teacher friends, bless your heart, hats off to you. We would tutor, right? We would tutor, work in the summer. But can I tell you, anytime we do these side hustles, y'all, we're still trading time for money. It's more hours, more hustle, same ceiling, right? So that's the I see all the memes. I see you. I see you. I see you. Now, this is the other one. Let me know if you fell victim for this one, where you've been watching the stock market or you watch MSNBC, CNBC, Yahoo Finance, whatever the case is, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's for them. That's for those folks that understand what's going on over there. I have my little closet savings and I'm good there, okay? Because I can understand those dollars and them coins I see in the closet. This stuff scares me. This stuff intimidates me and it's not for me. And also, you're probably like, man, this is too late for me. They know how to do this. It's not for me. But can I tell you one thing? And I'm so excited for y'all, is that that time of saying that is done, my friends. We have not, the cards weren't dealt out evenly prior to this evening. In this masterclass, I'm going to break down exactly how the stock market moves, how individuals are using options to generate wealth on a daily basis, and how you can use it too. Okay? Now, the biggest thing with these three side hustles or these three traps, y'all, is that they're not the way that we are going to build wealth. Okay? This is the thing that we need to understand when we're looking to change the trajectory of our families. We need wealth creating skill sets. Okay. Now, let me know this thing too. If you fell into this area or if you tried this or heard this before. If you have looked into trading before, maybe you have felt this way, right? Let me know. If there's too much hype. Gurus are showing screenshots and Lamborghinis and all the Hermes and things like that, right? And you're like, well, that's good for you, but I don't know how that works for me. Or how am I supposed to get what you got going on over there? Right? I really want the information, right? Can somebody chat type info in the chat for me? If you just I just need the info, Taneisha. I just want to know how. Just type info in the chat because that's how I was. That's how my husband and I are, right? I don't care about all that stuff because I know information changes the situation and I need to change my situation. So give me the information to change my current situation. I don't want to look at your stuff. I want to change my life. So info is what we're after here, my friends. Let's get it, right? So this is the other thing. Too much jargon. You looked into trading. You really and truly looked into it, right? And you were like, "Oh, you got overwhelmed. You heard Greeks, IV, theta, decay." You're like, "Yeah, this is a very foreign language and it's not for me." If that's you, say me, right? You were like, "Oh no. I got to figure out all this. It's too much." And you got overwhelmed and you said, "Forget it." All right, I see my people. I know where my people are. Okay, great, great, great. Yeah, I was there too. This is the other thing. And as an elementary school teacher who was making $200 a day for my 12 hours of work, I understand that, yo, losing is not a part of the thing that I want, right? But this is the thing. I just automatically thought that it was just risky, right? I was just worried that I'm going to lose everything. But this is the thing, my friends. You need to be explained. Information is the key to understanding or unlocking the life you want to live. And I did not understand that there was a certain amount you can risk and there's a certain amount that you can lose, right? So this is the reason why um no one really told you the truth, right? And no, this is the thing, no one will tell you the truth. But guess what? You're in the right place. You're in the right place this evening, okay? Trading education has always been built for people who speak that language, right? Their grandfather did it, their uncles did it, their great granny Sheila did it, right? It was not meant for the teachers, the laborers like my husband, or those parents who are working two jobs, not for our families. So I'm going to make this very painfully clear. That's not a skill problem. That's a teaching problem. And that's exactly why the Trade to Wealth community was built to fix. The thing that I will teach you will help you generate wealth. As a teacher, and this is after 15 years of being in the school system, public school system, we do not teach children to generate wealth. I'm going to tell you that plain and simple. We teach children how to be well-trained workers. That's it. Okay. So, as an educator, being outside, my thought and my goal was to make sure that I'm able to impact families. So, because if we are able to show our children, I saw my son knows about the stock market, right? We are now able to set up another generation other than ourselves. Okay. Now, I want y'all to know one clear thing. Every month you wait is a month the market is moving without you. The market is not like, oh my gosh, let's wait and see when they're ready. Let's slow down. Every month, every day you are waiting, the market is moving without you. The market doesn't pause for you to feel ready. Okay. Everyday families are using option strategies to generate income from their phones, from their kitchen tables, from work, right? The only difference between them and you right now is that they got the right education. Okay. Now, before we go any further, I want to make sure that I introduce myself very like thoroughly. I just always get excited and get right into it, but I want to fully introduce myself. Hello, friends. My name is Taneisha Haye, a former elementary school teacher of over 15 years. I was born on the small but mighty island of Jamaica, and my goal in life and extreme passion is imparting knowledge. So I fell in love with teaching and then I fell in love with trading and they married and became a beautiful, beautiful child that is the Trade to Wealth community. And my husband and I together, we started this journey and we saw that there was a extreme gap in the learning portion of trading, and that is why the Trade to Wealth community is here. So I'm going to introduce my better half real quick. He's going to come and talk to you just to introduce himself, right? And I want y'all to understand he's not a man of many words. As you'll see the dynamic. I'm the more talkative one, but when he does speak, it is very profound. And he is so passionate. I would say just as passionate about y'all learning as I am. So without further ado, I want to introduce my lovely husband, my partner in life, Mike, Coach Mike, or Mike, whatever you want to call him.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy evening. Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. This is not my style, but yeah, I'm Mike. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I trade along with my wife, Tanisha.
I like it when you say that.
Um, trading to me is the world. It helped me when I was down and out. I used to work outside in the I used to work outside, delivering furniture, fixing pools, construction, and then I hurt my back and I had a reality check. And me being physical, a pretty big guy, all I know how to do is make money with my body. And then when my body started to hurt, I couldn't make money for my family. Um, and like I said, the reality hit. And then I got into trading and trading completely changed my life. Um, this means a lot to me, and I know a lot of people may be in the same situation, not with the injuries, but at work and wanting something to do, to make money, to have freedom. I'm able to trade anywhere in the world. So trading, I take trading serious because I know what it did to me. We have helped so many people, and it helped them. So as you see on this picture here, this is me at work. I was trading at work. I think the best time to learn to trade is while you're working. That's the best comfort you can have, being able to learn a skill while you're making money. Um, so that's pretty much it, man. Take this serious. Do not take this as a joke. This could really change your life, change your family's life. Like I said, we traveled the world. We just came back from Puerto Rico yesterday. You traded in Puerto Rico. Our biggest question is when we travel is, do y'all have Wi-Fi?
Mhm.
We bring the computer. Our skill set takes us anywhere in the world. So please, y'all take this seriously. We did. We know plenty of people who have,
Yeah.
and their lives have changed. So please, 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 take notes, do what you gotta do, and hopefully we can work with each other one day. And I see y'all. We can trade with each other live.
Mhm.
And these are some just numbers that we did, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Um, I can, I can just, I mean, The money I make now, y'all, I couldn't dream of making it while working.
Yep.
So hopefully I want this for y'all. So that's pretty much it. I'm not a big talker like her, but like when we're trading, you'll see the real me and how I get down. That's like my football arena. The actual date, the trading, actually trading, that's where I'm the most lively. But
Yes.
all right.
Yes, Lance. Pick up yourself. All right. So yeah, see, I told you he's a man of few words, but good words, good words, good words. So you all will be working with Coach Mike and myself. So you get two coaches. You get to see both dynamics. But the beauty of it is you're learning the same system. So let me tell y'all one thing, plainly clear about us here, okay? We built our academy, we built the Trade to Wealth community with one mission, right? To make the stock market accessible, teachable, and transformational for every family. No trust fund stories. We ain't got no fancy background, no Wall Street pedigree, just two people that needed a better way. And now we teach it. Simple as that. Okay. So listen, can I get y'all do me a quick favor and type one trade away in the chat for me real quick. One trade away. Because the one trade away thing, I want y'all to hold on to that really quickly because these numbers that my husband shows you here, it started with one trade. It started with one trade. It started with one opportunity to execute a trade to see it manifest and materialize into dollars. And that's all it took. Now, as he says, we trade from anywhere. We're full-time traders, and we're not only affecting our life and our family's life, but our son has options, y'all. And the one thing that really, really burned me is that I worked so hard to become a teacher and have a degree, right? And have a leadership role at school. But when I looked at my son and I realized, oh, I can't give him my bachelor's degree. Like I can't give it to him. I can't give him the master's. I can't hand him, oh, here you go, babe. You're gonna just have a job when you grow up. I wanted to make sure that he had options. One of the things that we say is options gives you options. And that the options get unlocked with that one trade. All right. So listen, my friends, I call y'all friends, students, mentees, all the good stuff because that's how I roll, right? We are a family here. We are big on the dynamic of our community. The way that you see us, this is how we are in real life. We recently went on a cruise with a beautiful group of our family members, and we had a time. So I want y'all to understand that you're not just getting into the coaches, but you're getting into a community of like-minded individuals. And I want y'all to understand that there has been studies that have been done. There was a study at Stanford that when you are around a certain caliber of individuals, you have no other choice but to rise to that level. Okay, my friends, because currently you are here on a Tuesday evening learning how to trade or learning a skill. How many of us can say we know two other people in our circle that are doing that, right? So you have to, if you want to elevate, you have to remove yourself from a certain level to get to the next level. Are y'all understanding that? When I was in my life of my teaching life and learning and growing, I wasn't talking to my teacher friends. Because guess what? All they was talking about is teacher stuff. And I was already over that. So you have to be able to ascend. You have to be able to be around other individuals that have the mindset that you have so you can also shift in that flock. So you're not by yourself. Okay? So you have to, when you are in this ascension and growing stage, my friends, it's a very fragile state. So you have to make sure you're checking your surroundings. Alrighty? So this is I told you, all right? It's facts. It's facts here. So listen, I want y'all to understand, y'all don't have to take my word for it. We have lots of students that have worked with us, and this is one of our students, Di. She is a lovely mother that, can you believe her and her daughter actually trade with us both? Right? On this day, she made $250 in QQQ, right? Can I tell y'all? That's how much I had to work 8 hours of my life to get. Okay. She made it in a trade. Okay. And the beauty of it is her daughter made $500 earlier that day. So can y'all count that the household made $750 in a day? Okay. So this is the power of not having your child say, "Oh, mom, can I get money?" Nah, you know the skill of trading. You have the skill of trading now. You come into the stock market. I introduced you to this skill of trading, and you are able to generate income not only now, but for a lifetime. This is the beauty of trading. It's your skill set for a lifetime, y'all. Can y'all say that? Lifetime? As long as you're able to pick up that finger and tap on that computer, this skill set is yours for a lifetime. You don't leave it in the closet, right? When you go on a trip, you don't leave it under the bed. It's with you. Okay? This is your lifetime skill. This is Miss Linda. Okay? Miss Linda don't play no games. Okay? Miss Linda, come in here. Miss Linda, look at this, y'all. $426. I'll take it. I'll take the $426 Miss Linda made, right? I just want y'all to understand what individuals are truly doing on a daily basis in the market. So I want y'all to do another exercise for me. Anytime you see a friend or a student with a win, I want you to say congrats their name because I want you to start getting into the practice of congratulating others because then the universe recognizes that and sends that energy back to you. So I want y'all to say congrats, Linda. She made $426. Hello? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, there are other countless individuals. This is Dante, who was able to make over $200 in one day. Nikki was able to make $114. We have some other folks that are able to make $239. But I want y'all to understand that's a trade. Okay? That's a trade. That's a trade in the day. So how many days are in the week again? 5 days in a week. Then there's 4 weeks in a month. And then there's how many weeks in a year? Yeah, are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Right? Are y'all understanding a little bit of math, a little teeny bit of math there, right? The possibilities are endless, my friends, but the only difference that separates Linda, Miss Nikki, Miss Di, Dante, is that they have tapped into the information. That's it. That's the only difference. Now, this is Brandon here. Now, Brandon is one of those friends that, took like follows directions. Like I'm gonna be painfully honest, right? Now, I'm gonna read what Brandon sent me or sent Mike. Coach, I can't even, I'm not gonna lie, y'all changed the game for me. I just made $9,500 off of one trade in minutes. That one trade literally paid for my whole membership and then some. The knowledge I've been getting inside the inner circle is different for real. Y'all not just calling trades, y'all actually teaching us how to understand what we're looking at. I'm grateful because this is the type of stuff people are charging crazy money for, and y'all made it simple enough to follow. Don't tell anybody I said this, but y'all should definitely be charging more. Appreciate you and Coach Mike, for real. This community is a blessing. So that's 9,500 real dollars. Okay. Yes. Congratulations, Brandon. Like I'm down for that. And this was, I remember this vividly. It was a Friday, the Friday we were leaving for the cruise. And yeah, he sent Mike that message on the way to the port, which is amazing. Now I want y'all to see this is real people. Real people. And when you see this stuff, y'all, I want you to see yourself in this possible future. You've been looking for something to change your situation. You've been looking for something to alleviate something, right? To help with those financial goals we talked about earlier. Y'all, I love that, Pamela. Pamela said, I'm next. Who says I'm next? I'm next. Type in the chat. I'm next. I love that, Pamela. Type it in the chat. I'm next. Claim it in real time. One of my favorite verses that helped me so much to get to the next level is Habakkuk 2:2, right? Where you have to write the vision and make it plain. I claimed all kind of stuff about myself. You got to claim what you want. You got to tell the universe what you want, what you desire. I love it. I love it. I'm next. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Big time. Let's go. Let's get it. So y'all, I want you. Oh, we're You have seen trading content. I know that's why you're here in that world. But I hope y'all already tell the vibe that we're very different. We are very different from other folks and other traders or, you know, other folks. The one thing I would say, let me ask you a question before I get into that. Let me do a scenario. You're new to the world of trading, or you've been dabbling and you want to make sure you understand what's going on, right? If there was an opportunity to listen to your coach's voice on a daily basis, see your coach's screen, ask them questions in real time, do you think that would be super duper valuable to a trader? Put a yes or no. If you don't agree, then you have to, right? Do you think that would be helpful to you as a trader? I see a lot of yeses, right? I see a lot of definitely, absolutely. Yes, my friends. So this is the thing, y'all. We actually trade with y'all live. That's the thing that hands down, we trade with you live daily. And you're not just, oh, jump in, jump out. No, we are teaching, right? So we're teaching in real time because we want to teach you how to fish. Okay. We want to make sure that you have the information because we want to empower you, right? We want to be around rich folks. Hello? So we can all hang out. So we are empowering you with the information so you can tap into the market and then mine for yourself. All right. So the second thing that sets us apart is that we're teaching you, y'all, education first. We're not here to show you a lifestyle. The lifestyle we desire for ourselves and for you is freedom. You're gonna find that all day for Mike and I, freedom, right? So this is the desire we have for you, and we know that education unlocks that freedom. Three is that we built this off of our own struggle, right? We um we build that off of our own struggle where we went through our thousands and thousands of dollars of tuition in the market, right? Tears, sweat, bloods, all that good stuff to make sure that you understand and you don't fall into those pitfalls that we experienced. Okay? There's some of the things that we're going to teach you that I wish somebody would have taught me. That would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of stress, a lot of hours of trying beating my head against the wall. Um, we have one system. Okay, our wealth ladder system is what we're teaching you on how to generate wealth in multiple ways and all the wrongs that create that wealth ladder. And finally, we're rooted in faith and family. You did see me with our group. We're big on that, where we know your name, we know your background, we know where you're from, and because we want it to be a tight-knit community of individuals because we understand what it's like to try to ascend by yourself, and we want to make sure we're there to support you in that process, okay? So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into what we're ready. What you came here for. So the things that we're going to cover this evening, we're going to talk about the mindset that separates winners from everyone else. We're going to actually go into detail of how the market actually moves. And we're going to give you a clear, repeatable path, right, for your first and next confident trade. Okay. Now, when it comes to we have a proprietary wealth building ladder that we're going to make sure that you're able to know all the parts of it here. All righty. Now, all right. So I have a quick disclaimer. I have a quick disclaimer that I want to read to you. I'm going to make sure I cover as much information in this 90 minutes or this time that we have together. And my goal is to give you so much value as I possibly can. Now, if you see real potential in what we've shared here, we will have a special opportunity to continue learning with us beyond this session. Okay. Now, I want y'all to get locked in because we're getting ready to go. We're about to get ready to get rolling. Okay. So, pillar one, the mindset that separates winners from everyone else. Now, as a trader, you have to have the proper mindset, okay? And that is such a big thing. You're always going to hear me talk about that. Most people do not fail because they don't fail from trading because they're not smart enough. Contrary to that, people think you have to have a degree, you have to be super duper math savvy, right? That I thought that, right? This is the thing. They fail because of fear, right? Specifically the fear of loss. Okay. So I was one of those. I remember I only made $200 a day as a teacher. So I'm not looking to lose 50 of that, 20 of that. I don't lose none of it. Okay. So I did not understand that when it came to trading, there's a certain risk, but there is a way to manage your loss, right? And I was very, when I found out about the stop loss part, that made me so much more confident in what I was doing. But I want y'all to understand there's two different, we're as your coaches, Coach Mike and myself, I am risk. I go from the opposite side of risk, and Mike jumps and runs to the risk. Okay. We're just two different types of coaches. But the thing is, we trade the same system and we see the same thing. So the beautiful part of it, my friends, is that there's not a right way or a wrong way. You're going to be able to see both sides as you're working with us. Okay. Now, I want y'all to understand one thing. When you're going through something like this life-changing thing, as far as changing your finances, getting to the information, you have to have the proper mindset about what you want for yourself. When I was in the classroom, right, and I got to the point where I just had enough, and I wanted out. I wanted out so bad. How many y'all want out so bad? I wanted out so bad. The thing that I told myself above anything else, I said, you know what? You know what? You know what? It has to work or it has to work. This is what listen, y'all. When the going got tough and the charts felt like it was swallowing me up, I looked at that chart and I said, it has to work or it has to work. We not giving this up. It worked for, you know how people are like, oh Lord, I've seen what you do. No, I say, I see this working for people. It's gonna work for me. I see people work, Lord, So you know how you gotta hold on till it blesses you? This is why I held on to them charts with every fiber of my being. So even when it was confusing, even when it was hard, even when the time wasn't, even when I was tired, even when it wasn't, it felt like it wasn't working. I never gave myself an opportunity to turn back, my friends. That this is the thing you gotta give your you gotta want something with with every fiber of your being. So the statement that got me through was it has to work or it has to work. Yep, Pep. In the nicest way, yeah. I couldn't do it no more, y'all. But this is the thing. I didn't just say, all right, well, Lord, help me. You got to put some work in. Okay? We got to actually be active. Y'all, we got to be active. And the beauty of it is when you're with a coach and a mentor, you ain't got to be active by yourself. That's the beauty of coaching. You get to the information and ask the questions in real time to fill in those blanks to make it make sense instead of you beating your head against the wall, right? And one of my favorite things is that I was able to burn the boats. This is one of the things that I love. I love this statement. Um, One of the things that I loved uh, when I in it just in developing and growing is that you have to build up your mental fortitude, okay? And you have to give yourself that opportunity to grow. So one of the things I saw was this movie, or it was a movie about like a Greek army, right? Just think about the way back when, Greek army in a boat. Um, where I saw them, they got to an island. They got to an island, and the once they landed on the island, the general heard dissension. He heard them talking amongst each other, saying, "Oh my gosh, they're bigger. The other army has more weapons. They're more prepared. We're gonna lose. We're gonna definitely lose." So guess what the general did? The general told his first in command to burn the boats, right? Burn those boats. Because at the end of the day, my friends, the only way y'all are getting off this island is that way. So what that general did and what we're gonna do going forward, my friends, is we're burning the boats, right? We're burning the boats. We're making sure that we're not giving ourselves any retreat. We're not giving ourselves any opportunity to go back to where we were in basic boulevard, mediocrity lane, right? Where you're just sitting there doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for something new, right? When you're telling yourself this has to work or I'm burning the boats, you're not giving yourself any out. All of your energy, all of your attention, all of your focus is forward. Now, this is the thing. When you're with your coach and myself and my coach Mike and myself, you don't got to do this by yourself. So the two traders, same market, completely different results, right? If you have a loser's mindset, right? I need this trade to work, right? You trade based on emotion. Oh, if I win, I'm good. If I lose, I'm bad, right? And this is the thing that a loser mindset does. They chase losses, right? And they need to be right. Now, the type of mindset that you need to have is going to be the winner's mindset. Okay? So what a winner's mindset is that I need this trade to follow my rules. I trade based on a system and I understand that losses is a part of the game. And the need statement is I need to be consistent. All right. Now, the thing is, the millionaire trader's mindset is not, it's not about confidence. And that's the thing when you actually have a system, it's about clarity. Okay. Confidence comes and goes, but clarity is a system. So when it comes to a system, you need to have rules. This is where, if you're taking notes, this would be a good part to start to write this down. Rule number one, never risk more than you're prepared to lose. That's called risk management. And that's understanding the amount of money that you're risking for in relative to the amount of money that you're willing or desire to win. Okay, so that's called risk management, my friends. And you need to have a clear, defined risk management system. And the strategy that we're going to teach you does have that. Rule number two, let the winners run, cut your losses fast. Okay. Now, the TCT system, that's our proprietary system. This is what will teach you to help you maximize your potential wins. Now, there's times where you're going to get into a trade and it'll turn green, right? That means you're making money and you will get caught up. You're like, yes, I made some money. But guess what? You go ahead and you take that profit too early, right? And then the trade continues in your favor and you're looking at the train, which is basically a trade, go without you. Okay. So we in our system that we're going to teach you gives you a way to maximize your potential wins, cuts those losses. So the name of the game to be the goal as a trader is to make your wins bigger and your losses smaller. Okay. Now, rule number three is know when to trade and when not to trade. Our system gives you a clear visual. Now, a lot of beginner traders think that the market is open at 9:30 a.m. Eastern and you're gonna trade. That's not the case, my friends, okay? So our system gives you a clear visual that guides you to know when to trade and when not to trade, okay? Now, have y'all heard, let me know if you have heard this before. Trading is gambling. Put a me in the chat if you've heard that. Trading is gambling. Trading is gambling. Yes, right? Okay, good, good, good. You hear it all the time. True, true, true. Okay, good. And we know that it's not. We know that it's not. Let me show you clearly why it is not. Okay. Now, when it comes to trading, right, and gambling, gambling is random, right? Trading is about probabilities, okay? Now, when it comes to trading with a system, this is the difference, the clear difference. When you have a system, you have a defined entry, why you're getting in, and we have multiple confluences or reasons to get into a trade. You have a defined exit, your reasoning for getting out of this trade, which is either hitting your profit target or hitting your stop loss, and a defined risk, how much you are willing to put up for this trade in order for it to go into your favor, right? This is how you're able to control your edge. That's not luck. That's an actual skill. And this is the key, my friends. Skill can be taught. Okay? Now, this is Gina. I want to say congratulations, Gina. I want to say congratulations, Gina. Um, this is the funny thing. Last week, Gina had another 3 grand, 3 grand week. Yeah, man. So I'll call her G. And this is the thing. $7,100 in an hour. I don't know about y'all, but that is definitely life-changing facts, right? Life-changing numbers. And I want y'all to clearly see the timestamp. Like I didn't put this on here. This is a timestamp, 10:41. The market opens at 9:30. So in fact, it was an hour that this was made. Okay. Now, I want y'all to understand this is what's possible with a skill set, right? A skill set that's going to be yours. Now, understanding how the market really works is where we're at next, right? We're going to go right here to understanding how the market really works. But I want y'all to claim one thing that y'all not going to be average. After this, for the folks who really tapped in, the folks who are focused on where this information, you have no you have no choice but to not to be average anymore. Like it was rooms like this that changed my life. It was rooms like this that opened my eyes to see what people that look like me are doing. So I always take that. I always y'all could take this, take y'all could take whatever I say and run with it, whatever y'all want to do with it. But I want y'all to understand when you see someone doing that thing, you can do it too. That is what, if you don't do nothing else from this evening, if you see anyone doing anything, the only difference between you and them is that they tapped into information. That's it. It's just the right information. That is it. It's just the right information. Now, you know what? Let me go on about my business because we're not letting nobody. Yo. All right. So listen, pillar two is how the market really works. You can do it. I love it. I love it. How the market really works. All right. So the stock market, we've heard about it. Y'all, just the stock market is you're gonna have ownership in a company. Yeah. It's just the largest marketplace. Alrighty. Now, what we're focused on, stocks is when you own shares of the company, right? I just want to make sure the clear difference between stocks and options. You own shares of the company. When the price goes up of that company, your shares goes up, you make money. When the shares go down, the price of that company goes down, you lose money, you're sad, right? Now, Uh, so now when it comes to options, right? Options is what we trade. Options is what we'll be teaching you. This is where you're able to buy the rights, buy or sell the rights to these contracts at a certain time. You do not own the stocks. Think of it as renting them. Okay? Think of them as renting them. Okay? Now, here's why everyday families are using options, not just stocks. Okay? Now, this is the when it comes to stocks versus options, like I said, with stocks, you can only make money when it goes up, with and if it goes down, you lose money. Now, when it comes to options, y'all, you can make money if the market goes up, and you can make money when the market goes down. Okay? This is the other beauty of options is that you're able to access these large companies like Meta, Microsoft, Google, Tesla for a fraction of what it would cost if you were to acquire traditional shares. Okay, so this is why everyday families are able to actually use options as a wealth generator. And we're going to talk about the wealth ladder to show you a lot more of what you can do. Okay, now we're going to get there. We're going to get the Amber. We're rolling. We're rolling. So when it comes to paper trading, paper trading is a simulation, right? It's a simulation of the market environment where you can practice buying and selling assets using fake money. Now, this is you're able to use this on your brokerage, right? So if you're using Robinhood, you're using Webull, you're using Thinkorswim, whatever it is, your brokerage, you are able to paper trade. And I like to use that or tell my students to use that because it gives you zero risk because you're not using your real money in the beginning, right? You are working on your strategy, TCT system, we're going to teach you. You are learning to get familiar with the platform. How do you get into the trade? How do you get out of the trade? I've seen people that ask me, how do you buy and sell? Right? So this is a beautiful way to build confidence. Okay? This is a beautiful way to build confidence, and that is through the paper trading. All right. Now, when it comes to prop firms, right? A prop firm is a company that gives traders capital to trade. So this is a great way that as a beginner traders, if you do not have a lot of capital, you can use a prop firm account to help you with that part of your trading, right? So you're using the firm's money, not your own money, okay? But the profits are shared between the trader and the firm, okay? And then the firm sets your risk, it sets your limits, and it provides trading. It's wonderful if you do not have a lot of capital to start with, or you don't want to start with your own capital. Okay. Now, this is the thing, my friends. You don't need to know everything about options. You just need to know these three things. Okay. You just need to know these three things. Alrighty. If you're ready to learn, let's get ready for these three things. Let's go. I want to refocus. I want to make sure I know where everybody's going. Say let's go in the chat. I want to make sure that we're focused. I want y'all to be focused on me, what I'm saying here, because this will unlock. This is where the information's at. Focus. Thank y'all. I see my friends are focused. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank y'all so much for staying locked in and getting to the information, because y'all already know information is going to change the situation. So let's go. I appreciate y'all. So listen, my friends, y'all don't need to know everything. You just need to know these three things. First things first, bullish market or a bullish candle, right? So when it comes to a bullish market, you believe that price is going to go up. That is what it is, bullish. Now, you then purchase call contracts, right? You think of a bullish strike, it's like horns, ole. Um, it's when you're looking at a bullish market, you believe that price is going up and you think it's going to continue to go up, okay? So what we're talking about, say there's something like Tesla. Imagine Tesla or Elon goes Tesla moves up. There was a beautiful news that Elon made a deal with the U.S. government, and they're going to build all of the power plants. For this is not real news, y'all. Don't go over there yet, okay? And then Tesla's stock prices just shoots up, right? It just rockets to the ceiling. So you now, as an options trader, you're like, oh my gosh, I believe it's going to continue to go up because of the news, because of the price action, what's going on with the current stock, right? So what you purchase are call contracts because you see prices moving up and you believe it's going to continue to go up. The way that you remember what contract you're purchasing, my friends, is when you're about to make a phone call, you pick up the phone, okay? So you pick up the phone when price is moving up and you believe it's going to continue to go up. That's when you're purchasing a call. Okay. So bullish market, bullish candle, bullish trend. Think of that up green, Olay up. Okay. Now, the second thing you need to know is a bearish market. All right. The next day, we find out that that was not real news, y'all. That Tesla the US government come out say, absolutely not. We are not doing that. We're not making the deal. Then Tesla stock plummets, right? But as an option trader, we not mad because we're like, ooh, if it ain't real news, this bad boy gonna continue to drop. Okay. So now you're like, hey, I can take advantage of this market that's dropping. And you are now purchasing put contracts because if the price is dropping, you believe it's going to continue to drop, you can take advantage of that move. So we're getting paid for the movement, y'all. Okay. So the prediction of that stock or of us believing that the stock is going to continue to go down and it does go down, our prediction, our contracts gain value. And that's how we are able to make money. So the contrary to call up, when you're done with your phone call, you put down the phone. So you put down the phone, you're purchasing put contracts. Okay. All right. I see you, Kimberlyn. I love it. All right, all right. So the third thing you need to know is going to be the choppy market. Okay, choppy is exactly what it sounds like. Choppy, sideways, right? You don't want to be in this market, right? This is where price is unable to make a new high. It's unable to make a new low. It is inside of this range and it is chopping around. Okay, it is going sideways. What we need to see is that price is able to break out of that range or that consolidation to now give us either an uptrend, bullish trend, or a downtrend. Yep, Latroy, you got it. A downtrend. Okay, so the what one of the things y'all need to know when it comes to these 1, 2, and 3, I want you to write down on those notes, say trend is your friend, trade with the trend. Trend is your friend. Yep, you got it. You get it. Pachulia. Trend is your friend. Very good. Very good. Now, this is it. The market has changed. Okay. Most people are still using an old playbook. But I want y'all to know one thing in this market with this president in office, in this office, right? In 2026, the market moves so fast, right? But this is the thing. Human emotion still drives the market at its core, okay? But the biggest edge in 2026 is not information, it's execution and discipline, okay? And you need to have a actual system that teaches you when to get in, okay? Now the system, the Trade to Wealth community system teaches you one system. Here are the steps. Step one is the fundamentals, right? You need to actually understand how the market works, how to read the chart, how to actually manage risk. What does that even look like? Step two is actually entering and exiting the trades. Now, it's a one thing we need to know how we want to make money, but you actually need to know why you're getting into the trade, why you're going to get out. Okay. And then finally, the proper mindset to generate wealth. Trading psychology will separate consistent traders from emotional ones. Okay. And developing your own system or your own proper mindset is going to be the key to switch you from where you currently are to where you want to go. Now, I want you to say congratulations to Noble. He was able to make $1,000 in a day. And then also Braun was able to make 7K in a week trading with us. And y'all, I want y'all to understand, y'all, it's simply just the system and learning how to actually trade. That's the only separation, y'all. And we're gonna get into our clear, repeatable path to your first and next trade. All right. Alrighty. So let's go to pillar three, y'all. Pillar three. Um, we said one trade away. We said one trade away just a second ago, and we're about to get right into how to actually take that one trade, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all I did a thing. I did a thing. And Mike don't really know this, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Y'all, I'm gonna make sure y'all leave with some gems. If y'all are ready to get some gems, I want y'all to let me know. Put ready in the chat for me. Because y'all don't understand what I'm about to give y'all. This is my exact checklist, right? This is the exact checklist that we go over on a daily basis to take trades, what we do, what we've taught our students. And yeah, this is proprietary. This is proprietary, okay? The system here, the way that we actually get in. And I'm giving you this in detail right now. Alrighty. So y'all better make sure y'all take this and apply it. All right. Y'all promise y'all gonna apply it? Say let me know. Yes. Y'all ready? All right, all right, all right, all right. So, all right, y'all, this is you know how people be holding a recipe book? This is my recipe book right here. Okay. All right. So step one. You have to understand the overall direction or trend of the market, okay? Specifically the tickers that you trade or the stocks that you trade. So identifying market trends or market direction is the first thing because that's going to identify and also predict what type of contract we're interested in purchasing or what contract we're not looking at purchasing, all right? So let me check y'all real quick. Let me do a little quiz to see who was listening to me earlier. Put in the chat what you thinking this is. We're doing either a C or a P. And if you were listening earlier, you know what the C stand for and the P. Okay? Y'all following? All right. So in this chart here, don't be cheap. Y'all, I didn't say don't put it in there. Don't put it in there. Y'all helping the other folks. I wanted them to figure it out on their own. Look at you. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Y'all are following. You'd purchase a put contract. Good, good, good. Good. You'd purchase a put contract. Very good. Because we see a nice downtrend here. We see prices trending down. We want to take advantage of that. So we'd purchase put contracts. When the price moves in our favor, we would get paid. And that's how we make a profit in a down market. Right? Yep. Broke the level. Okay, Victoria, I see you. Okay with the vocab. All right. So if you got put, you got 50 points. All right. Good, good, good. Now hang up the phone. Way to go, Rod. Good job. Good job. All right. Um, now let's see here. This second one, C or a P. C or a P here. What type of contract would you be interested in purchasing, a C or a P? Okay. All right. All right. All right. I see a lot of correct answers. I ain't gonna lie. I made it too easy for y'all. Look at that. This is good. Call Tyrone. I love it. Yes. All right, all right, all right. Wonderful. So we'd be purchasing a call contract. Price was trending up. We believe that price will continue to trend up. We'll find our entry. We'd purchase a call contract, and when the trade goes in our favor, then those contracts gain value, and then we sell in profit, y'all. That is what options trading is. But we have to be able to first identify with our eye, either if we're in an uptrend, downtrend, or a no trend, then find our entry to take position into this trade. Okay. Step two. Let me know if y'all ready for two. Two, two, two. Put a two in the chat. We're ready for two. I didn't lose anybody. We're moving. Very good. All right. Very good. We're ready for step two. Y'all, step two on my checklist is that we are identifying if the stock is showing strength or weakness. All right. If the stock is showing strength or weakness. Okay. Okay. So now, when we're talking about strength or weakness, this is what we're talking about here. Is the candle if it's showing weakness, the candle closes below half of a red candle. Okay, it's unable to close above the red candle. That's showing weakness. Now, when we're looking at a standard, it's closing above half of a red candle. Okay, so we have the red candle half. If it's closed above that, that's showing standard. Now for the stock to show strength, this is the key. The green candle is able to finally close above the price of a red candle. That is how we're saying that the stock is showing strength. So the three standards you can, or the three categories: weakness, standard, strong. Okay. Now let's go on to three. Okay. Now this is my favorite part. Oh, I love levels. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love levels. Y'all, support and resistance is my thing. And you know why I love support and resistance is because I just wanted to understand how these candles move and why they do a thing. And when I finally figured out what support resistance was, I was hooked because it finally gave me a defined reason why price does a thing. I don't know if that like it makes me so excited when now I'm like, oh, there's a level there. All right. Y'all ready? Let me talk to y'all about support resistance level. Okay. Where y'all are right now, there is most likely a floor, right? So if you jumped, you would land on that floor, right? It would support you. You would not fall through, right? So just like how you would be supported, price is able to be supported here on your stock chart, right? So how is it defined that it's a support level? Great question. If price is unable to fall, right? If price is unable to fall and continue to fall and it bounces up, that is a level of support. Okay, so we are finding levels of support as we're going through the stock, and we're able to now identify, hey, if price gets to said level here, it has had a hard time breaking through there previously, it may have a hard time again. Let me watch out for that support level, or let me use that support level as a way, as a bouncing off point, because it's bounced off there before, it may bounce off again. Or if I'm in a put play, hey, I want to make sure that my put play keeps dropping. Hello? And what does support do? Prevents price from continuing to fall. We need to identify where these support levels are that it may hinder our put play. Okay? Contrary to support, we have a resistance. If you are in a level, if you have a ceiling, right, where price found resistance. It was unable to continue to rise. So think of this, wherever you are, if you throw a ball up, right, it may bounce down. It should bounce down, I should say. Excuse me, it should bounce down. So when it comes to resistance level, y'all, price has found that resistance or that ceiling. So as price was rising, it found resistance. It was unable to continue to rise, and it bounced off in the downward fashion, right? So as we are trading, if we're in a call position, price should continue to rise. We want price to continue to rise. If there's a resistance level there, price may find resistance and bounce off. Now, when it comes to us as traders, we can use resistance and support levels for a multitude of reasons, right? But the thing as your first order of operations, and this is why this is one of my step 3, is that I need to identify support and resistance levels. Okay. Now, once we have defined these support resistance levels, then they are able to be used as profit targets, as entries, as exits, whatever the case is. But identifying them and knowing where they are located is essential. And that's why it is step 3 on my checklist. Okay. All righty. Now let's get to 4. Step 4 on my checklist is going to be the ORB, right? Has price broken the ORB yet? ORB simply stands for opening range breakout. Okay. And I specifically use the 15-minute ORB. Okay. Now, there are 2 breakouts that we're looking for when it comes to ORB. We're looking for either a bullish ORB breakout or opening range breakout or a bearish. Okay. ORB, opening range breakout. Now, when we're talking about a bullish, remember bullish green Olay. What we're seeing is that price is able to break out of that high, right? And then we are now possibly looking for a play to the upside. If we are unable to break out of that range, we leave it alone, okay? Now, when it comes to the bearish opening range breakout, what we're looking for is a break to the downside here. And then once we get out of that ORB range, then we are possibly looking for a play to the downside. Okay. So this is another thing that we're looking for because that ORB high and low is a strong level of support and resistance. And we want to see that price is able to break, retest out of that level, and then look for a possible play to either the upside or the downside, depending on the price action. All righty. All righty. Y'all ready for step 5 or are y'all tired? Y'all tired? Y'all ready for step 5? Let me know. Let me know. I don't want to lose no one. I don't want to lose anyone. I want to make sure everybody's still following. Step 5, y'all ready? Let me know if y'all have liked this so far, because this is my mm-hmm. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, wonderful. I just want to make sure I'm not boring y'all. I'm having a great time. I don't know if y'all can tell. I love being able to teach. This is my favorite part. Oh yeah, meat and potatoes. You already know. You already know. All right, I'm glad you know. I'm glad you are. I'm glad. We ain't giving you no watered down nothing. This is good seasoned stuff. Fresh. Okay? All right, it's 5. Oh, this one good. This is good. This is the one. This is the thing I wish. There's a lot of things I wish I would have learned before trading. But y'all, this is the beauty of actually getting to learn the right way. Because I was just throwing my money. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping for the best. I was hoping for the best. But understanding what is your maximum risk on a trade or understanding your risk to reward is going to be so big when you're learning how to trade the right way. Okay. So this is where we're talking about here, risk to reward ratio. Okay. It's some folks call RR, right? So risk to reward simply stands for the amount of money that your risk to the potential reward, the amount of money that you're planning to risk to your potential reward. Okay. So when we're talking about a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you're risking $1 to make $1, right? You're risking $100 to make $100. Alrighty? 200 to make 200. Cool? Now, when we're talking about what is a favorable or what's the best risk to reward ratio, this is what we want for y'all as traders, because some folks, when you go into this life of trading, you feel like you have to win every trade, right? I want to make that painfully clear. You don't have to win every trade. You just have to understand what trade is worth taking versus the trades that are not worth taking. And the way that you define that, my friends, is your risk to reward ratio. Okay. Now, when it comes to the risk here, what we want to see is a smaller risk and a bigger reward. Something in regards to that, it would be a 1-to-2 ratio, right? Or a 1-to-3 ratio, right? So what that means, my friends, is that we're risking $1 to make $2. We're risking $100 to make $200. You risk 1,000 to make 2,000. Okay. So we have a small risk that we have defined through our stop loss, right? Stop loss simply means we get out of the trade if it goes against us. Okay. So, and then our reward is the target. That is where we would just have the desire for price to get to. Okay. Now, and I know the next question is like, okay, Taneisha, how do we define that? That's in our TCT system where we're able to define the actual entry, stop loss, profit target. Okay. Now, number 6 is, what is my target? Right? I always say this to you, and I hope you write this down. Don't get into a trade unless you know where your exit is and your target. Where do you want this to go? Where is this trade supposed to go? Right? What is the target? Now, this is how we're able to identify our targets. Remember how we were talking about the support resistance levels, right? Identifying where price has had a hard time previously, right? We mark that level and we know that price has had a hard time there previously. And what we do to make sure that we minimize our risk in the trade, we use that as a target to take profit, right? So for example, here, we have the red area is going to be our stop loss, right? That's our stop loss if the trade goes against us, and our profit target is up here. So as you can see, we have a smaller risk to a bigger reward. Okay. Now, the beauty of having a system is that you're not guessing, right? The beauty of having a system is that you're not unaware of where price is supposed to go, or where. That was one of the questions I had. How do I stop the bleeding? When do I get out of this trade? Right? If the trade goes against me. So this is what having a system, a clear defined stop loss, a clear defined profit target, and a clear defined entry. That's where you're able to get your edge. Okay. Now, when it comes to pillar 4, Pillar 4 is our proprietary wealth ladder system. Okay. And I want y'all to know that this is a great area for you to say, we're going to take away something from tonight. And it's more than just trading, my friends. It's understanding that you can generate wealth in many ways. Okay. So this is what I want y'all to do. I'm gonna have the team once when we talk about the high yield savings, to drop that link for us and the high yield savings account link into the chat, because there's 4 parts to our wealth system, and I would be remiss if I don't make sure that y'all understand that you are on the cusp of something different for yourself and your family, right? And there are so many opportunities, and we're just now being aware of them. And one of them is a high yield savings account. I don't know about y'all, but I used to have a savings account all the time. Like since I was 19, when I actually worked at the bank, I always had a savings account. Just a regular savings account that was giving you 0.01% at the bank, right? Versus having the ability, imagine if I had a actual savings account, a high yield savings account that was generating 4 to 5% interest on that money, right? So that being said, y'all, when I found out I was having my son, I opened a high yield savings account for him. Okay. Because I said I know we are going to get money for him and I didn't want to spend any of it. So I opened a high yield savings account when I was pregnant with him. And every money that I got from him from the baby shower on, I put in there, right? Because I had the thought that I'm going to do something different for this child. I'm going to make sure he's set up correctly. So my son has a high yield savings account now. He also has a brokerage account. And it was because I was proactive. So I want y'all to go ahead and click this link, right? Click this high yield savings account link. And if you have not opened a savings account, a high yield savings account for yourself, I want you to take 2.5 seconds to click on the link, right? Because if we do not have a high yield savings account, my friends, you're leaving money on the table. Remember that dollars that we have in the closet, or the coins, or even if you have a savings account at the bank right now, you are not maximizing your earning potential when it comes to that, okay? So if you so once you click on that link, my friends, you're gonna get to here, okay? You're gonna get to either SoFi, Valley Direct, Amex, or Chime. Alrighty. So these are the different high yield savings account that you can have. And what this is, it's a rung on your wealth ladder. There's not only one way to get to wealth, my friends, or generate wealth in 2026. You need to have all of these things working, right? So let me know if, okay, I see you, LaTroy. If you are, which one are you interested in? If you're interested in SoFi, SoFi has 3.80 APR right now. Let me know in the chat. Okay, SoFi, Sean, I see you. Okay, Chime, cool. Okay, okay. Thank you, SoFi. All righty, good. You have Ali. All right, Fidelity, Amex. Okay, wonderful. All righty. Chime. Okay, all right, good. So listen, while we're going through that, if you do not have a high yield savings account, tonight is a wonderful night to do that, to actually tap into the information, because like I said, leave here with a gem, leave here with something that you can say, yep, I was proactive. I actually did something, I changed something. It doesn't cost you anything to just click on the link and look into what is available for you right now, okay? Now, the second part of the wealth system, y'all. Um, yep. The second part of it is actually what we teach you is to actually day trade, okay? And this is your income engine. This is where we're working every morning, 9:30 a.m., right? To make a consistent profit by buying or selling these particular options contracts, okay? And this is how we're able to generate that $200 a day, 150 a day, $400, whatever your goal is on a daily basis in the market, okay? Now, once we have our trading profits, right? We set aside those profits, right? And now we're going to deploy them, because the name of the game to build wealth, y'all, is not one way to do it. I want y'all to get that nugget. It's not one way to do it. So once we have generated wealth in day trading, now we deploy them. We're going to go deploy them either in our leaps and in our swings. So I want to define what a swing is from a leap. So when it comes to a swing is a short-term momentum ride. Remember how we were talking about Tesla? Let's go back to Tesla, the Tesla deal. It came back around. The Tesla deal came back around, and it's actually true, but it's not happening right now. Okay, that Tesla deal is going to happen in February of 2027. Okay, that's when the Tesla deal is going to go down. So what you would do if you were interested in a swing, you would say, I'm going to make sure I purchase my contracts and push them out um until the end of August. Okay? Until the end of August, and see if price can get into that range so I can actually sell in profit. Okay? It's not a quick trade, it's a longer play, about a couple of weeks, some days, right? It just depends on how long price takes to get to your profit. The fourth way of the fourth rung of the wealth ladder is going to be leaps. Now, we know that the deal is supposed to happen in February of 2027. You can set your contracts to go all the way out to February 2027, or even March of 2027, right? So these are called long-term equity anticipation securities, right? That's what LEAP stands for. This is a long-term option bet. You put money aside, you're like, all right, I'm going to let Tesla do its thing. I'm going to put this money and let it go ahead and play out, okay? So this is what option leaps are. So once you have made money in your day trading world, right? You now move some and deploy into your short-term movement, your swings, or the long-term movements in regards to leaps. Okay? And this is how wealth generation or creation happens. It's not one way. Okay, it's multiple ways. And I'm going to say this, and I mean this with every fiber of my being, there needs to be a stock chart reader in every family. If we are in 2026 and there's no one in your family that knows how to understand what's going on in these stock charts, you're doing your family a disservice. And if you are on the sounding of my voice and you go on to the day, you go tomorrow and you go back to your work tomorrow and the rest of the week as and like nothing has happened, you're doing yourself and your family a disservice. And I'm telling you that with all the utmost love and truth, right? Because even if you're not a day trader, even if you are not into everything, you have retirement. You have some sort of investment, but you just throw your money in and let other people interpret it and tell you what's happening versus you being able to understand support resistance. Where is it high? Where is it low? Right? I was speaking to a beautiful student of mine that bought beautiful shares. And just because of the lack of information, which we're changing, was scared out of an awesome position. I don't want that for y'all. I want you to be empowered. There's certain folks that are empowered just because they understand how to read a chart. It's not for only certain folks, right? So understanding how price moves, why it's moving, where to get in, where to get out, what looks favorable, what doesn't look favorable. It's life changing. It's life changing and it's not only for certain folks, right? It's for all of us. But it's just the lack of information. Now, now I want y'all to understand this is what leaps look like as far as profits, leaps and swings. You're looking at a 364% return. You're looking at a 900% return, 250% return, 500% return. So just think of that. Whatever money you put in, $100, $1,000, multiply that by 300%, 900%, 250%, 500%. That's what we've done our day trades, then we move over to our leaps and swings, right? Now, this is the thing, and I hope y'all are like excited. I hope y'all are on fire and like chomping at the bit because I hope y'all are saying I'm next, right? I hope who's feeling like that. Like, yep, this is where I'm in the right room. I'm where I'm supposed to be. It's my turn. We about to do this thing. Let's get it. However you get pumped up, I hope you feel that way because if you ain't excited, I don't know what. Check the post. Where you got your iPhone watch on? You gotta be you gotta have a post because to see what people are doing, I just had to see it once. I only had to hear it once to say, oh man, and then work, y'all, and then you're gonna be taught. You're gonna be taught how to do this. Y'all, y'all should be on fire, man. Right? I love it. I'm about to change my family. Listen, it always starts with one person. Someone has to be the change. Someone has to be the legacy creator. Someone has to be the chain breaker. Someone has to start the trend, y'all. Right? Someone has to. And for Mike and myself, we were so privileged to be chosen to be that one. You know how people looking at us like we crazy, right? What are you looking at? How you understand what this means? How do you actually use this to make money? But this is the thing, y'all. It has to start with someone. Oh, thank you, Sasha. I appreciate your love. Me, I go a yard in a couple of weeks. Can't wait. I cannot wait. So listen, my friends, you don't need to be a technical expert. Look, I talk a little bit Jamaican and it come all the way out. Okay, you don't need to be a technical expert to make $200 a day, right? You just need to see these three things. You don't need to know everything. And I thought I want to make that clear, y'all. You got to learn everything. You need to know this. You need to know trend, okay? You need to know if it's a bullish trend, bearish trend, right? Greens, bullish, red, bearish, price going up, calls, price going down, puts. Cool? Support resistance. We're understanding where that support is. Where's that floor? Where's price has a hard time breaking through? Resistance, that ceiling. hey, price was unable to continue to rise. Yeah. Price had a hard time breaking through that level, bounced off multiple times. That is a level of resistance, right? Sorry. Um, then volume, right? Volume is who is in control? Or is it buyers or is it sellers? And it's helping to back up the conviction. Are we in an uptrend? Are buyers, in fact, in control and stepping up in this time period and showing interest? Or are sellers in control, right? Are sellers pushing price down and showing interest in this particular area? Okay, that's the three things. Remember? Let me go over them real quick. Trend, bullish, green, up, red down, right? Support, floor, resistance, ceiling. And then finally, volume. Is buyers pushing price up, right? Is it truly in fact an uptrend, right? Or are sellers in control? Is sellers pushing price down? Alrighty? Now, this is how we actually take a trade using the TCT system. And this was a trade we actually took in real time, okay? Now, this is a setup. As you can see, the market is in a beautiful uptrend, right? Price is pushing up. We see that price is making new highs and price is continuing to push up. We found resistance. Remember that ceiling, you see? We found resistance here, this dotted yellow line, and price bounced down. But we, using the TCT system, we are okay with this bounce down, which is called a pullback. Reason being, this white line right here is a 200 simple moving average. When price found support at the simple moving average, guess what? What is the support? Floor, right? And the 200 is a very strong level of support. Price found support here and pushed back up. This was our entry into this uptrend. What type of contract did I purchase in here? A C or a P? Uh-huh. Okay. Quick to the draw. My folks are listening. Let's go. Yes. Good job. So we purchased a call contract, and because price in fact did continue to rise, those contracts gained value, and we were able to gain profit. Now, if you were able to follow along with what I was saying, my friends, this was just a few minutes or a few hours. I don't know how long we was together. We're just having a good time. But to be able to process what was said here, to understand this is what trading is. We identify a trend. We look for support resistance levels. We look for our entry, and we have a defined profit target and we have a defined stop loss. Okay? SMA. So this is the name of the game, y'all. Make your losses smaller and your wins bigger, right? Make your small losses smaller and your wins bigger. Now, this is the thing. There was a lot of information here. Now, can y'all let me know really quickly. What? Did y'all enjoy y'all time with me here? Let me know. Let me know really quickly if y'all enjoyed y'all time here with me. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I enjoyed teaching y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I always enjoy these sessions that we're able to hang out together and open your eyes to what's possible. That's my biggest thing. What's possible? Because I only, like I said, I only need to see one person doing it. Right? I only need to see one person, and I need you to show me what's possible for me. Because that's cool for you, Taneisha. That's lovely for you, Coach Mike. But I want to know what's up for me. Hello? So here's what we talked about tonight. What tonight has shown you. It's shown you the proper mindset, right? The proper mindset to have a winning mindset versus a losing mindset, how the market actually works, and what a real trade looks like, right? But knowing that the time frame and actually executing it with confidence are two different things, right? So there is a gap. Be 100%. There's a gap between I understand this and then I can do this consistently, right? And that is where most folks get stuck. So here's the question you have to ask yourself, right? Am I really going to go and try to figure this out tonight, figure out what I learned here tonight by myself? Or am I actually going to do it alongside coaches? Coaches who are already doing it, who have figured it out, and are teaching folks on a daily basis, right? Now, while y'all are asking yourself that question, can you do me a quick favor? Tell me one thing you learned and one takeaway from tonight, because you know I'm a teacher, so I want to know. Which y'all listening? Let me know one thing you learned from tonight. What's one takeaway? We we riding trends. Put the phone down. All righty, ORB. Yes, Alana, very nice. Follow the trend. Yes, learning. Okay, ORB, mindset, calls versus puts, ORB, high yield savings. Yes, I love the one, the high yield savings account. About leaps. Good, good, good. Okay. High yield savings account, win, stop loss. Yes, love it. Support resistance, ORB, bullish trend, swings, determination. Yes, I love that. Calls versus puts. Okay, good. So y'all did learn something. Wonderful. See, so as you say, everything, I love it. Risk to reward ratio. Okay, beautiful. Now, I want y'all to understand that you're one trade away from your first and next trade, right? Your first to take your first trade confidently and the next one, okay? So I want y'all to understand one thing that I do coach. I do coach individuals, as you know, I do teach individuals, and I do teach some of my VIP clients that do want to work with me. I'm not gonna lie. They offer me $25,000 to work with me, to be honest. Now, I am not, that is not what we're talking about today. And I want y'all to make that painfully, I want to make that painfully clear, because one of my missions as a teacher to say that once we have gotten to this area where we're able to teach the information, I want to help as many families. Mike and I wanted to make sure that we're going to introduce a program that we are super excited about, that's giving you access to the information that will change your life, right? So I want to introduce with utmost joy and excitement the 5-day Trade to Wealth Challenge, right? So the 5-day Trade to Wealth Challenge, y'all, listen, this is the fastest path to go from I want to learn how to trade to placing your first trade with confidence, right? Now, that is 5 days with Coach Mike and myself, where if y'all had fun listening to this, in the challenge, we're going to break down everything. We're going to break down things in detail, and we're going to make sure that you leave there confident, right? That is what so no. When it comes to the 5-day challenge, right? With the 5-day live training sessions, our one goal, like really and truly, is for you to be able to take your first and next trade confidently. Okay. Now, there are things that we're going to go over that are going to change you in those 5 days. And I'm super excited because, like I said, I have VIP clients that I charge 5 figures to work with me. But that's not what we're going to be doing for the 5-day challenge. Absolutely not. We're going to do something like that's astronomically out of this world, because I wanted to make sure, like I said, this information was able to be accessed by as many folks as possible. So in those five, y'all want me to tell you what's going to happen in these 5 days? Put me in the chat in the chat real quick if you want me to break down in detail what's going to happen in those 5 days, because I don't think y'all understand that what we've experienced here is like an appetizer of what's the 5 days is going to be like. It's nice. Now I'm ready to go with the real meal, right? So the entree is going to be these day one, right? Day one is going to be the millionaire mindset, right? So we're going to reshape and recalibrate the mindset that you're going to need going forward as a trader. Like I always say, currently where you are, your mindset or your decisions has gotten you to this point, right? You, whatever career path you chose, the partner you picked, the area you live in, the current way that you're dealing with your finances got you to where you are. And that's great because hey, you're here. So you do have, there's something here that you have growth or you have desire for more. But as far as to go from where you currently are to the next level, y'all, you have to have the proper mindset as a trader. Okay. And understanding when it comes to risk, to reward, to growth. Those are the things that will shape you as a trader and move you into the next era. Okay. Now, day two, we're gonna actually go into your foundational skills. Now, my older brother does construction management, right? Where he is in charge of building skyscrapers. And he showed me one time, there's this, I can't even lie, I don't remember how big the building was, but it was downtown Palm Beach, right? And he showed me a video of them digging into the ground. And I'm like, but you're making a building to go up. But he said, bro, you don't understand how much steel, how much concrete, how much wiring, and how much work has to go to foundation, right? The foundation of that building. Because if the foundation is not sturdy, the building will not stand, right? It's pointless. Hello? So if we do not have a foundation as traders, y'all, it is pointless. You're going to not get to the area you want to go. You're not going to succeed. You're not going to have those earnings that you know that you want. So this is what we're doing. Foundational skills. What is a candle? What is a trend? How do I identify the actually find these resistance levels? What time frames do I use? What does my brokerage supposed to look like? What is my charting supposed to look like? That's what we're doing on day two. Y'all, day one and two is fire already. I don't know about y'all, right? Now, when it comes to day three, we're now going into the actual market. How does the market work? How does it actually move, right? In this market with President Trump, what does that look like? What is a favorable setup or what does a favorable chart look like? So, understanding how the market moves in 2026. Listen, folks are able to make money off of one candle movement in this market, my friends, right? So it's crucial to understand what's happening in this market. And I want y'all to understand too, like I said before, every day that we are not tapping into the market, people are using it to make money. We want to make sure that we are maximizing the time that we have here and all the things that we have access to. The stock market, you have access to it. You just need the information to make sense of it. Yes? Now, when we go into talking about making sense of it, reading the charts, and this is where Coach Mike's favorite part is, where his this is where he shines in that chart movement, right? Spotting trends, spotting an entry, understanding how people actually use people being you now, right? How you as a trader are going to be able to use this as exact charts or these charts to generate wealth on a daily basis. Now, there are favorable entries. There are charts that we have no business dealing with. But the only way that you get to know that is by having the information. I love that. No more missed opportunities, D. I love that. Finally, day five, being able to pull the trigger, right? This is the thing. Gone are the days where you see other people winning, when you see other people ascending, when you see other people showing what they're doing. Gone are the days where you miss an opportunity to tap into that thing that you know is going to change your life. Okay? Now, the fact that you're here lets me know that you have a desire. The fact that you're here lets me know that you want more or you're interested in this information. Now, the only thing that's keeping you from actually placing the trade is information. So on day five, guess what? We're going to go into detail and we're going to be able to take your first trade. This is awesome. I don't think y'all understand how powerful these 5 days are going to be for you and how impactful it is going to be able to be with not only one coach, but two. And I want to tell y'all something else as an extra little something, something. We have in our employment a amazing coach, futures coach, where you're actually going to get a bonus session with Coach Jordan. Coach Jordan is our futures coach. So he's also going to come in and teach you and introduce you to the world of futures. So say if you are not able to trade at 9:30 a.m. in the morning, we do have the futures division or the futures market that is open at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you're able to trade in the evening also. So there's, like I said, there's no excuses in 2026 to why we are not using the stock market. You can use it in the daytime and or you can use it in the evening in using the futures division. Okay. Now, in order to get to the actual Trade to Wealth challenge, you're going to need a ticket. Okay. So you're going to need a ticket to come to the Trade to Wealth challenge. Okay. Now, in order to come to the Trade to Wealth challenge and to maximize your opportunity there, you're gonna need platinum, right? You're going to need platinum to maximize your opportunity. So listen, once you are platinum, I don't know if y'all understand. Once you experience that platinum life where you get all of the bells and whistles, you don't want to go anywhere else, right? That's like sitting in the front of the plane. I can't sit past if it's not a single digit, I start to that ain't me no more. Okay, because you have to understand that when you're putting your mindset into you want more for yourself, you deserve more for yourself, the universe recognizes that, my friends, and meets you where you are. So let me tell you, platinum is if you want to maximize your opportunity here in the Trade to Wealth Challenge, you're going to want to tap into platinum. Platinum, you're able to get into you're going to have the Facebook community where you're going to access everything for the actual challenge. But the biggest thing I want y'all to understand here is platinum gets the platinum network night. And I've seen it where individuals that have met with business partners, they have built with individuals that have given them opportunities that they would have never been able to even dream of unless they were able to have access to that room. So we're going to have a platinum only networking night for only platinum members, right? In addition to that, you're going to have the private Telegram group. Now, imagine being able to have from now until the challenge access to a special group only for platinum members where you're able to chat with support. You're able to actually chat with your coaches, get some insider information up until the challenge. That's what the Telegram group is for. That's only for platinum members. Okay. Now, the biggest thing I want y'all to know when it comes to platinum is you're going to be able to get the Q&A session. That is bomb.com. Okay? What the Q&A session is, it's a private hour-long session with Coach Mike and myself where you're able to ask your own specific questions, right? So even as this moment you've gone through this training, you're like, "Oh, I wrote this question down. I'm not sure about that." In those Q&A sessions, you throughout the challenge, you're going to be able to come on and ask those questions, okay? And that is only for platinum members. All righty. So for those 5 days, every hour before the general admission session, you're going to get an hour just with us. So general is everybody else. Platinum is by yourself with coach and myself breaking down things. And listen, sometimes we break out charts and we start teaching. So I'm just going to be honest. Hey, if the spirit moves, we listen. Okay. So it be going down in the platinum session. All right. In the Q&A session. And listen, you also get, of course, you're going to get the 5 day, the challenge. But listen, as a teacher, the workbook and your textbook is going to be, think of that as your takeaway. You're able to take that with you, and that's going to be your textbook throughout your whole trading journey. So if you're a couple months down the road and you're like, "Oh, what did Taneisha say about levels again? What did she say about her favorite indicators? What did she say about entries and exits?" You have that VIP workbook that you're going to be able to tap into going through your trading journey. Alrighty. Now, those 5 hour sessions, extra sessions, that private Telegram group, that networking night, it's definitely by itself, right? If I was able to take away all the parts, the 5 day challenge by itself, it could easily $997, right? That workbook and the VIP call is easily $294. Q&A, that extra 5 hours is a whole nother $497. The networking night in the Telegram group is $294 if you value them by themselves. And if you the fast action bonus is totally easily to $2,500. But guys, can I tell you something? Um, you're not paying $2,500 tonight. I'm gonna be 100% clear, and Mike is gonna probably be like, "Girl, what are you doing?" But like I'm dead serious about as many folks as possible, as many families as possible need access to this information to make sure that they're set up for the rest of 2026. 'Cause I know you started the year with some goals and you want to get to the next level. So y'all, he's not here. Oh, he's not here. He's here. Okay. Y'all. Okay. For tonight to get your platinum ticket, it is only 497 to get your platinum ticket. Only 497 to get your platinum ticket, y'all. Alrighty. So listen, team, if you can go ahead and drop that link for our friends to make sure they're able to tap in. We have the dates there for the challenge. We're going from September 7th through the 11th. And I want to make sure that I want to congratulate my first platinum friend that is joining the challenge here because I have a special gift for you because I want to honor those action takers because you have sat through and you said, "Hey, I want this for me. I need the coaching. I want the information. I want to get to the next level. So let me go ahead and secure my ticket. Go ahead to go to tradetowealthchallenge.com and you are going to be able to secure your ticket. You're able to get that platinum ticket where you're going to get all access to everything. That is going to be the most premium experience to the challenge. And let me tell you, when you get platinum, you get treated like a platinum. Okay. So once you have secured your ticket, go ahead and put in. I'm in the chat. Go ahead and let me know when you have secured your ticket. Go ahead and click or type I'm in the chat. And also, if you're working on it, go ahead and let me know. Say I'm working on it, working on it. That's perfectly fine. The group has the team has dropped that link in the chat for me. Now, y'all understand. Let me tell y'all something too. Okay, I love it. I see friends working on it. I want y'all to know one thing. As you have seen, for your ticket, that is less than one good trade. It literally pays for itself because we said that earlier in this evening is that this is a skill for a lifetime. Y'all know that. This is yours for a lifetime. You can take this with you everywhere and you will take this with you everywhere. I am dead serious where Mike and I say when we're going on a trip, it's not the bed I'm worried about. It is your Wi-Fi connection. What does your Wi-Fi speed look like? Because our goal on vacation is always to make the money we spent on the trip. Okay? So I'm not joking when I say we trade everywhere. Okay? I'm not joking when we say we are free to make money anywhere in the world at any time because we have the skill and it's ours for forever. Okay, Milbert. I see you. Congratulations on your platinum ticket. I'm gonna see you in the challenge, Milbert. Congratulations, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I see you working on it. Okay. Okay, Della, I see you. Denise, you're in. Congratulations, my dear. Congratulations on securing your ticket to the challenge. Let's go. I love it. I'm excited for all those friends who are working on it, and it's going to be a wonderful time. All right. Michelle, congratulations on locking in. I love it. I love my action takers. And y'all make sure, team, make sure you're keeping track of my members who are I have a gift for the first 10 platinum friends. I got a gift for the first 10 platinum friends. All right, congratulations. Um, so listen, okay, look at this. As we're going through, let me show you what the Trade to Wealth Challenge looks like as far as when you click on that link. You're gonna get to the first tab here and you have access to the platinum experience like we talked about. That is where you're gonna be able to get the 5-day training. You're gonna be able to get that 5 extra hours of Q&A, right? Like I said, there's times where you're going to probably experience the session previous and you're going to want to follow up on that. And the only way you're going to be able to get that is through that platinum experience where you're going to be able to ask your personal question to probably unlock that one thing that you need to clear up. Also, you're that Telegram group and that platinum networking night where you're going to be able to maybe find your trading accountability buddy right? You're going to be able to find that person that you're like, hey, I see. Yeah, we can work. Yeah, man, let's get this thing together. And that's the only way you're going to be able to do that is in that platinum networking night. Okay. Now, if you're like Taneisha, I'm cool, I love it, but I'm not quite there. No worries. We have the VIP experience. The VIP experience, you are still getting that 5 day access. You're going to be able to get your workbook and you get to come to the kickoff call. Now, the kickoff call is a whole vibe. Like it's a whole vibe. We go right into the start. We get to go and listen, we got fun and surprise on the kickoff call. And that is only for 297. That's the VIP experience. But I want y'all to know, just get in the room. Okay? Just get in the room. We have also the general admission, right? The general admission is only $97. Just get in the room. If you have enjoyed any little snippet of the information tonight, $97 gets you in the room. $97 gets you into the room and you can come ahead and tap in. Okay? Congratulate. Let me see who else is still working on it. Okay, Joyce. I see you. Ventrell. Okay, Ventrell. Shout out to you for going platinum. Shout out to you. Congratulations, Ventrell. Okay, trail. Okay, Ventrell, you guys are trail. Okay, I love that. I love that. I love that. Y'all, also on side of the challenge, we're gonna have some industry experts. We're gonna have some coaches that come on and give you some insight on some super valuable information. Industry experts when it comes to mindset, when it comes to taxes. So, y'all, we're gonna make sure we are giving you so much value along with the meat and potatoes, which is working with Coach Mike and myself. All right. Bienvenue. All right. Danny, I see you. You went platinum. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Russell, you're still working on it. Congratulations on you. Okay, I see you. All right. Danny, congrats. All right. So, now I want y'all to know my gift to those first 10, and I only have 10 codes. I have a fast action bonus, and that's to my first 10 platinum members. You're going to be able to get a free $50,000 funded prop firm account from my prop firm partner. Okay. Now, when it comes to a prop firm, I spoke to it a little bit about it earlier. What a prop firm is you're able to access buying power without needing to use your own money. So think of this, you're able to, that $50,000, you have $50,000 of buying power. And it is completely free as a gift for being a platinum member, being an action taker, the first 10 platinum members, okay? And what that does is you're able to lower your personal risk up front. Okay, where you're trading, you're learning options with myself, but you're not trading your own money. You'll be using the prop firm's money to make those trades. Once you make that money, you now split the profits between you and the prop firm with no risk of your own money. Okay, now this is the beautiful thing is that your potential to earn payouts once you pass, you are able to make an awesome return without any investment. Zero, literally $0. Okay. And that's as a special gift to my first 10 platinum members. So team, make sure you're writing down um those for me, please, and thank you. And I will announce those at the end of the session. Okay. Now, y'all remember as y'all are going through this option, once you click on your ticket here, you also have that buy now, pay later option. Okay. So we have the Sezzle, we have the Afterpay, we have the Cash App, we have Klarna. So the thing is, the beauty of the buy now, pay later is that, listen, you're actually buying something to generate wealth. Y'all know that, right? Because all the Klarna is there for is for the Sheins, for the Fashion Novas of the world. Let's just be honest. Okay, let's be honest. You got a card full right now. That can't make you any money in 2026. I'm so honest. Okay? Use that thing to 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 access information to make more money, to make more wealth, to make an opportunity for you in 2026 into 2027. The beauty of the buy now pay later is the information you're going to learn By the time you're ready to make your first installment, you have already learned the information, right? Congratulations, Larry, on securing your platinum ticket. I see you, Larry. Let's go. Congratulations. Yes. Yes. Amira. Yes, you can. Um, Yes. So the Trade to Wealth Challenge is a beautiful experience, not only for beginners, but it's also for individuals that want to fortify and have an actual system, right? We teach you an actual system that is clearly defining your entry and your exits. So we are able to teach not only beginners, but individuals that have some sort of background knowledge. So this is the thing. This challenge is for you if you're a complete beginner, yes, and you don't know where to start. You just actually want to learn how to do this, right? Or if you tried trading before, but you've never had a real system. Because if you had a real system, you would be doing that thing, right? You would be generating wealth in the market and you'd be rolling. That's cool. That's not a problem. It's just you need a system, right? Or you're a busy parent and you need a clear, structured path, like myself. This is the thing that I think we all can say that this is for you if you want to create a new stream of income. I want an extra $200 a day or an extra $500 a week, $1,000 a month. That would be helpful, right? And this is the thing, you actually believe in building generational wealth for your family. That's who this challenge is for. Okay? All right. Congratulations, Kendra, for investing in yourself. That's wonderful. I'm excited to see you in the challenge. It's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be a wonderful time. Akeem, congratulations on starting your journey. It's going to be an amazing time inside of the challenge. Shakivia, what? Let's go. I need to talk to you because you have been active. I want to talk to you. If you want to talk, put your hand up. I want to know why you picked platinum. I want to. All right. I want to talk to some of my friends. All right. I want to pull up. I want to say congratulations to some of my platinum friends. Oh, she ready. I know you. I knew it. I could feel your energy through. See, that's my teacherness. I can feel your energy through the screen. Thank you, team. If you can give me a chance to talk to Shakivia, I hope I'm saying your name right. And you can unmute her when y'all get a chance. Because I want to know why you picked platinum. I want to know what's stirring you. So raise your hand again for me, Shakivia, so the team can see you and we can unmute you. There you go. Hello. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh boy.
Hey,
Hi. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you? Okay, so what? I saw you active in the chat, my dear. I saw you was popping up and popping up. I saw your name. I was like, okay, she excited. So let me know what's starting you to actually purchase your platinum ticket today.
One, so the teacher in me just, I'm always trying to learn something.
Hmm.
And my prayer for this year is, Father God, teach me the skills that you want me to learn to take on throughout my life. Because I
Hmm.
just finished my doctorate. So for the last 31 years of my life, I've been learning. I've been in school. I've been doing everything, you know, that
Right.
cost me something,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
Going to college, going to, all these things. But I was like, what is this year? What are you trying to teach me? And for
Yes.
some reason, everything turned around trading, trading, trading. I'm like, I ain't never thought about trading a day in my life. But it was always right there in my ear. Somebody was talking about it, some video was popping up, just something. So I was like, okay, let me just dig into it. Let me just learn a little bit. And then I got into a space where it's like it's time to bet on myself. If I don't bet on myself, nobody else will. So why not? I spend the money now. If I learn about it, I can make it back later. So I was like, let me just go ahead and bet on myself in this moment. So that's
I
why overall.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel like I hear myself in you as far as being a teacher and just like a learner. Like you're a lifelong learner and you're like, okay, this worked for some folks. It can work for me too. I just need to actually learn how to do it and understand
Exactly.
what I'm doing. So kudos to you, myself. Listen, I love when you bet on yourself because that's the only person you can really count on is you. So, and that's who is gonna get you to the where you want to go. So I love it. I saw your energy and I recognize that. I appreciate you being you. And I'm excited for the challenge. Yay!
Hey, thank you so much. It was great. It was great information.
Did it clicked? It made sense.
Oh, I got my notes. It's here.
No takers or money makers. Let's go. It's up from here. So congratulations, my dear.
Thank you.
So welcome. You're so welcome. Listen, y'all, it's fun. It's fun when you actually get to see that there's information out here and you just need access to it. So I'm excited for y'all to actually tap into the challenge. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. And I know that with the change or just with the information, we're going to be able to get to the next level together. Okay, Leticia, let's get it. Let's go. I see Leticia. You said just Leticia Fletcher. Very congratulations. What's up? I see the Jamaican flag. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want y'all to know one thing when it comes to this challenge. It's not for you if you're just looking to get rich quick, okay? I want y'all to understand. I see you working, Kevin. It's not that. And I'm okay. If that's what you want, peace be with you. You are now you good. You're right. Because this is not that, right? I want y'all to understand that this is a real skill set, right? This is something that you can actually use as a business. This is something that the earning potential is infinite. Like the literal ability to earn money from anywhere in the world is going to be at your fingertips, right? So if you think it's going to happen tomorrow, you get by, okay, with all due love. But if you understand that this is something that you are going to use as a added stream of income, as a way to generate that savings account, that debt that you've been hanging over your head that you can start chipping away at, that thing that you can say, I can actually go on this trip, I can actually afford that thing, or I can actually buy that thing that I've been wanting to buy. That's who I'm talking to. That's who this is for. Okay. And the one thing too, I want you to understand, if you're not willing to show up for the 5 days, this is not for you. Okay. You got to actually be here. Right. Now, I'm okay if you haven't traded before. That's perfectly fine because guess what? You don't have no bad habits that I have to unlearn or break, right? You are able to be molded and actually absorb all the information. And also, even if you have traded before, there are ways, this is a wonderful way to fortify a system, right? Something that has a defined entry and to help you define your edge. As a trader, the edge is what we need to be profitable, to get to the next level. And if you have not defined your edge, then welcome to the challenge. We're going to be able to help you define your edge. Congratulations, Shakima. Looking forward to seeing you inside of the challenge. All right. Let's get it, Larry. All right, I see you. Let's go. Congratulations on securing your ticket. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's going to be amazing. All right. So if you're still working on it, let me know if you're still working on it. Okay. All right, all right, all right. All right, wonderful. Um, all right, Yvonne, wonderful, wonderful. I see you working on it. Oh, we're gonna check. Well, Mike, can you get the the 10 names?
I'm gonna try to get a list. She working on it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna make sure we get the 10 names of those the winners, okay? Now, I want to say congratulations to our next friend Derek, congratulations for securing your spot. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Christina, for securing your platinum ticket, my dear. Congratulations. Uh, Yes, I got you, Leticia. Congratulations, my dear. I got you. I'm just catching up with the chat here. All right, so listen, this is Nikki here. Nikki started with me and was able to get her first $1,000 in a now, I don't think y'all understand what that sounds or what that is. Being able to look at a chart, right? The candlesticks chart, and identify your entry. Place your money in that trade, right? You risk a certain amount of money and close out that trade in profit $1,000 in a trading session. Okay? That wasn't a full 24 hour, however, 12 hours, 13 hours, however many hours you work. That was a trading session. Okay? Under an hour, even quicker because we're in and out of trades. So this is the thing. It's not a one-time thing, y'all. That skill set that Nikki learned that she was able to use to generate $1,000 in a day was because of the fact that she learned the skill of trading. Now, I want y'all to understand too, this is Maurice. His account was up 300%. So what that means, his whole trading account, whatever he deposited in his account, has multiplied 300%. Now, that is not something that you can do just half-heartedly, but without the knowledge, without the information, without the tutelage. And that's what we're going to cover inside of the challenge. So I'm excited for y'all to actually tap into the information and actually learn how to trade. And I want to say congratulations to Christy. Congratulations for securing your ticket. It's going to be amazing. Um, James, go ahead and message customer service. All right, Richard, see you then. Congratulations. I'll see you in the challenge, my dear. All righty, all righty, all righty. Congrats everyone for signing up. Those friends who are still working on the ticket, let me know, okay? Let me know if you're still working on your ticket, and I will give you a time to actually tap into that information, okay? Oh, Annie, congratulations for securing your ticket, my dear. Now listen, y'all, there's times where you can do this. Folks have tried to do this by themselves. Like it is what it is, right? But this is the thing. With going through the process by yourself, you are giving yourself longer time to get to the life you want to live or the goal that you are trying to achieve, right? In this moment where you're tapped into the information, what a mentor does is they collapse time. You are at the area of like, I want to actually know how to trade. I want to actually take my first trade confidently. But at the other side is you actually being able to do that. Now, what a mentor does or a coach does is collapses that time, that learning gap or that gap of the information that you need is going to be significantly shorter with the help of a mentor, with the help of a coach, versus you trying to go it alone. That is the difference. When it comes to having a mentor versus by yourself, there's a transfer of information, right? Information on me, execution on you. And that is what gives us that symbiosis of you win and I win as your coach, as your teacher. Nothing makes me happier, Mike, happier than seeing our students actually tap into the information and use it to generate wealth. Okay? Wonderful. I want to say congratulations to yes. Yes, Leticia, you got it. So when it comes to y'all, this is the two options you have right now. These are two options, and I'm gonna be painfully clear on this. Go it alone. As far as the information you've seen here, as far as options, as far as wealth generation, creating leaves, creating swings, you can do it by yourself, right? It might take you, it might work or it might not. Eventually it may get there, right? That's perfectly fine. Or option two, do it with us. You join the challenge, you get a proven system, you get a community, and you get the accountability to actually execute your first trade. That's your two options. Okay. So go to trade to wealth challenge.com and you remember you have that buy now, pay later option or you could tap into that Klarna, and you are able to actually use the information now to secure the knowledge, right? You're able to secure the knowledge. You have the 497 option, right? Where that's the platinum, the 297, which is the VIP, and then you have the general admission, which is the 997. Okay. So you have, thanks for dropping that link in there. Team, make sure you all giving me, because I want to announce those winners of those platinum members that are my first 10 platinum members. Oh, congratulations, love. I'm excited to see you in the challenge. I know you love you was another one that was serious about tapping in. If you want to talk and give me a reason really quickly, if and why you wanted to join, I would love to hear from you, because you was another one that was excited. It's okay if you don't want to turn, you can't turn on your camera. That's fine. We just want to talk to you. So just raise your hand so the team can spotlight you. Emoy, congratulations. Oh, it's in the evening, Leticia. You can come in the evening. Okay. Love, go ahead and unmute when you, or team, you can unmute Love when you get a chance. Love is the one with the tree icon. If you want to, if you can unmute her, or Love. Okay. I thank you for. Hey, Love, I can hear you. I can hear you're unmuted. Go ahead. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, try to see if you're unmuted. Okay. Let's try again. Unmute Leticia until Love figures her out, her thing. Leticia? Hello. Good evening. I don't know. Hello, Leticia? Try to see if you can you're unmuted. Huh. Okay. Oh, I can see you now, but I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again, my dear. We're gonna try again. Exit out and try come back in. Alrighty. Thank y'all so much for still going ahead, and if you're working on your ticket still. Um, okay, wonderful. So listen here, y'all. We have friends that are not they're here using the same skill set that you're going to be learning with Coach Mike and myself on a daily basis. Generating, look here, Brittany was able to have her second day live. Let live mean that she's using her real money, and was able to make $150 cash, y'all. First live trading day. Okay? And this is what I want y'all to understand. This is something that we do on a repeated basis, on a daily basis. Individuals, once the setup is there, individuals are able to take trades. So this is what that means here. Day 2 of trading live, green both days. That means that this person had a green day on a Monday and a Tuesday. Okay? So this is another way or another stream of income that individuals are using on a daily basis. Okay? Now, as you can see here, we have when it comes to different ways or different amounts that you can generate: 491, 350, 498, right? These are daily P&Ls. So P&Ls are your profit and loss, right, for the day. So I would love for each and every one of you to be able to start off say, "Oh yeah, I just made 350 for today, or 491, you know, on a random Tuesday," right? And guess what? The market's open tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, y'all. So the possibilities are there. It's simply just the information. And we're about to get really into it inside of the challenge. Oh, I love that love. I'm excited. I wanted to talk to you. I don't know what's going on with the audio, but the devil's a lie. It's okay. All right, Alicia, let's see again. Raise your hand. Let's see if it'll work. We like to use the platforms that I like to use are Weeble or Thinkorswim by
Hey,
Charles
can
Schwab.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
There we go.
Hey, big up, boop, boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh,
Yo,
oh my God. When I say I am so extremely excited and happy. Did you know I was on social media, like in what's it, Instagram, and I saw your thing and it literally I click on there. I'll be honest to you. And I was like, yeah, because I got like I watch all kind of YouTube video, girl. And I tell you, I know about the bull and the bullish, but I mean, I still want to learn because I'm just looking at people talking about it.
yeah.
So I'm so excited. I'm also an educator, to be
Okay.
exact. I teach special needs kids, so my heart
Good
is a little
Lord.
different. Compassionate
Yes.
is there.
Yes.
This is going to be my generation wealth that I can give to my girls. I'm a newly divorcee, so I'm all into tapping into any spaces, all spaces, positive. And the part that I also love is that I have another mentor that I'm in, How to Be Like a Millionaire, something, something. And it's
Mhm.
like so refreshing that I'm going to be in another group where like-minded people, because I don't have anyone else to like talk to about this. 'Cause,
Oh,
everybody, like you said, everybody's talking about education, this and that. And so this is like, oh my God, I'm so excited. So excited. Like I didn't even listen, girl. I'm about to scrape all penny. Ain't getting no nails done, no hair done, no nothing, girl. Bro. So if I look a little rough, y'all be excused because baby, that $1 billion girl is coming. Okay. So like they say, clock it.
hey, got that tea. Yes. Hey, I
All
love
right, okay.
it.
All right, let me stop. So that is my main reason. I have two beautiful daughters that I really want to learn this so I can also teach them and educate them also so they can start making money. I have a 17-year-old that's going to be a senior this year. And I told her, I said, girl, I'm about to teach you some stuff to make some real money. Because, she a real pretty girl. So, honey, we're finna teach her how to get that thing, get that bag. But anyway, so yeah, I'm so excited. I wanted to know if I could start on the class that's early. I see that when I did my sign up, it said the 15th to the 19th of July. I know you said sign up for September, but is there any way that I could get in that class? Because I want to like get it out the way. Because you know how we start back school, girl, them little 1 week before we get to school, how meetings, all this whole bunch of stuff we got to do. So I was like, if I can get into that class, that would be great. Because we don't go back to school. Georgia go back early. We don't go
Mhm.
back till the 27th. So we go to 27th and school open like the first week of August. So you know how
Yeah.
that goes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
wondering if I could get one of those little perks to be in that class that way, but if not, I'll wait it out.
No, the only thing that the dates are the 7th of September. So I don't that was a typo from the
That's a
team.
typo? Oh, okay,
Uh,
Yeah.
okay. All
Hi,
right.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
Coach.
yeah,
that.
because
This is
someone
Mark,
else in
Coach
the group
from
was
Customer Support.
asking. Yeah, someone else in the group was asking about that too. And I was like, oh, and I saw that. I was like, oh, let me jump on that. I want to do that one. All
Yeah,
right.
no,
Well,
sorry. Go ahead. Mom, customer service fixed it. Thanks, Mark.
oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
All right. Okay.
Our team is currently fixing the confirmation email, Coach. So
Okay.
Okay.
we will resend the confirmation email within 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sad, but okay.
It's okay. Okay, all
All right.
the sessions are recorded, and I promise you that you'll be able to tap into the information. But I want you to know, when I was in school, Mike and I, for real, that's
Mhm.
that's when we learned, right? That's when we tapped into the information. I already know that first week of school ain't no joke. I already don't know where your head's at.
Yeah, girl.
I
Meetings
know.
after meetings and
Yes,
this
I
and
know.
that.
I
Ooh,
know. But
child,
they
just gonna
let
make
me
my
tell you.
head open wide.
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. When you locked in on yourself, there's a whole nother
Hmm.
energy. So do not let the workforce drain you to the point where you don't have enough energy to work for yourself, because that
Hmm.
is how it's designed to do. And I'm gonna tell you that if you gotta take a nap, I took a nap. I would take a nap in the car in the parking lot. I promise you, I would take my nap in the car before the car start, because I knew I had to clock in for myself at home,
Right.
right?
Hmm.
So I clock out
Hmm.
for them, then I clock in
Hmm.
for me. And
Hmm.
that's the only time I had. So
So let me ask you another question, not to cut you. Is these classes live or are we going to be live or is this pre-recorded?
oh no, baby, we live. You talking to me
Okay,
like I'm
good.
talking to
Okay,
you.
I'm talking to you. Okay.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
no.
Right.
Challenge is different. And platinum, we have a whole nother hour to just talk, just, ask specific questions.
Okay, good, 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 good. Well, I'm excited. I can't wait. When I say girl, let me tell you, I have a new library. I go and I buy these books about investment, all this stuff. Like the whole summer, I didn't do summer school. I was educating myself, and I was so like, because I joined this other mentor thing, so it was like we always go on Zoom Wednesdays
Yeah.
and Thursdays. I'm there. I'm like ready to learn. I'm just like a sponge right now. I'm like one of those kids, like I'm a kindergarten. You know, when you're in kindergarten, you just learn everything. I'm the best person right now. I'm a kindergarten, and my goal is not to bring home my work. So I'm going to make sure to keep all my work at work and come home and do my other job, which is this. That's what my second job is to learn how to trade and do everything. So
You
I'm
go.
excited. I won't keep, so you could talk to someone else, but I'm so excited. And I love the fact that we are JAMICA. Boo, like, yes, fuck it.
Love your style. Yes, I love it. Clock it.
Goodbye.
I appreciate you so much. So let's announce the 10 platinum winners for the $50,000 prop firm account. And I'll let you know that we have your email addresses, so we will be emailing you your specific code and your link to that prop firm, that prize. Okay. So without further ado, congratulations to Shakima Port. I'm not gonna say your full last name. Shakima P. Okay. Leticia F. Okay, Leticia, you winning. Akeem O. Kendra Cole, Kendra C. Denise M. or Mac. Shakivia Robinson or R. All right. Larry C. Dana Liz A. Ventral J. And Milbert E. Congratulations to those platinum friends. We have your email addresses, so we'll be sending those winners their codes or and their information for your fast action bonus and to access to your $50,000 prop firm account. So congratulations to you. All right. Congrats, Brittany, for securing your platinum ticket. Alrighty, so is it Tamara, you wanted to speak why you tapped in today, invested today, and joined the challenge? You can unmute. Let's see. If you're unable to, let's let. Oh, there you go. Hello. Is it Tamar? Sorry, Tamar. I just heard you. Tamar, go ahead. All right. While we're waiting on Tamar, go ahead. Go ahead, love.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Hi.
I
Hi,
wanted to
Tamar.
know, hi, how are you? Will there be another one of these informational
Uh,
sessions like this today?
not today, no. But if you have a specific question, you could ask it in the chat. Customer service is here to help if with any specific questions you had.
No, I was just wondering if you were going to have another video like this because I wanted my sister and my husband to be able to listen to
Oh,
this.
okay. The customer service should be able to give you there's gonna be it's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, or
Okay.
Yeah. So customer service will get you tomorrow.
Thank
The
you.
No, thanks for sharing the info. Love, go ahead, my dear. I think you can unmute now, my dear. You should be able to. Oh, you might have to exit and come back in. Oh, I know you want to talk so bad. All right, while Love is trying to figure out her audio, is it Jaika? I'm messing it up. I know. Go
It's
ahead.
J. Hi, how are you? It's
Oh,
Russell. That's just my email.
oh, hi
Hi,
Russell.
everyone. I have a quick question for you. So I got an email telling me the date that my event starts, but the problem is it says June 15th to the 19th, 2026. That passed already.
Yes. So the customer service just got on. They are updating it and they're sending over the email. It's September 7th through the 11th. I apologize.
Okay, no, no problem. One more quick question.
Mhm.
When you trade, this is considered passive income. So is that set up under an LLC as far as S corp once you reach a certain amount, or is it just like a regular simple?
You can do that. And we do have an expert that will come and give you advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you are on the right headspace
Okay.
and path
Well,
there.
thank you for everything that you're doing. I have experience in crypto since 2019, so I know how to read the scale,
Ooh,
but I didn't know how to read it as far as options, but it's pretty much the same.
okay.
But I thank you and thank Mike, and I'll be in touch.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Nice to meet you, Russell. All right, y'all. So when it comes to trading and the way that the reason that we do this, the reason Mike and I tapped into trading, specifically options, is that we wanted the time freedom, right? And I wanted the opportunity to be able to make memories with my son. So what options does or what trading does for us is that we're able to create that time freedom, right? We're not tied to a time clock. We're not tied to a desk because we have this skill set that we can take any and everywhere with us, right? And this is the thing when it comes to understanding that this is now yours. This is now ours. Mike and I, we are as a couple, as a household, have another way to generate wealth from anywhere in the world. And we have been able to tap into that freedom. And we want that for you. Okay, so this is Atia was able to start her account. Her account started at $400. I want you to understand $400. And when she was able to tap into our information, she was able to take it to $4,000. All right, y'all. And that is the power of understanding a skill set. Okay, understanding a skill set and now actually applying that to your life, adding it to your life, right? Adding it to your extra stream of income. Now you have a way to actually to use this as a wealth creator. Alrighty? So, congratulations to those. Let me know if you're still working on it because, like I said, the dates are here September 7th through the 11th. And up until that point, you're going to be able to access that Platinum VIP Telegram group. You're going to be able to be around those like minded individuals in this process and start to actually hear and share information as we are growing. Okay. So I want y'all to know something. While you're sitting here and getting in and still working on, your ticket, I want you to understand that you deserve this time, right? You have done all the right things. You have worked, you have went to college, you've gotten your certification, you have put your time in. But there's a side of you that you have not ever seen, right? You've never seen a side of you that doesn't have that financial burden or doesn't have a avenue or another vehicle to give you some freedom to take a breath, right? You deserve to see what that looks like. And can I tell you something? It's literally the decision to tap into yourself and bet on yourself that will unlock that side of you that you are not able to see because you are too busy tied down working, right? You deserve to see what that looks like. Now, congratulations, Thelma. Congratulations for securing. I see you. She said I'm in. Yay! I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Congratulations. Alrighty. Now, make sure you go ahead, you go to that trade2wealthchallenge.com, you secure your ticket, and you go ahead and tap in to either platinum, the platinum experience, which is only $497, the VIP, which is only $297, or the general admission, which is $97, okay? And either way, you're going to be able to experience an amazing time. But like I said, platinum, you get that extra 5 hours of training. And like I said, sometimes when we're teaching or someone asks a question, we got to break out the chart, right? Because if we want to make sure that you get the information, we expand on it during that time. Alrighty. I see you, Olivia. Congratulations on securing your spot. Congrats, congrats. Oh, okay. So Sukiana, you got no, you got to unmute and tell some. I got to say your name right. I see you, Jasmine. Please raise your hand. I need to know how to say your name. Congratulations on being VIP. But I want to know why you secured your spot. And I really want to know how to say your name. So can you just raise your hand for me so we can go ahead and I want to know why you secured your ticket and how to say your name. It's beautiful and I want to know. Okay, thank you, Miss Yolanda. Congratulations. All right. Go ahead. All right. Is that you on iPhone 2? Why did you secure your spot today? iPhone 2. On team, you can mute. Okay. I know, Takiri, you've been working on it, my dear. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know that you're working on it and the team can help you. Oh, how do you unmute? Just raise your hand. Do the little raise hand symbol on your there on your Zoom so that we can see. Congratulations, Wanzer, for securing VIP. I see you locked in. Congratulations. Rico, congratulations for joining the challenge. It's going to be an awesome time. Congratulations. Let's get it. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. Okay, just raise your hand so they can see that you want to get unmuted. All right, while we're waiting on her to unmute. D Smith, you want to raise you're raising your hand. You want to know how I want to know why you secured your spots for the challenge. Go ahead, unmute D Smith. Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. So my question is, I have all of my information plugged in to purchase the platinum, but what happens in the meantime between tomorrow and September 6th?
Okay, wonderful question. You'll be get access to the Facebook group where you're going to be able to network with your group mates. Then you're also going to get access to the Platinum Telegram group where you're going to get access to the portal. There's going to be a portal specifically for the challenge members, and you're going to also get some special treats as we're going through. So you're still going to be in this area where you're going to be cultivating knowledge in that time, but you're going to be able to get access to our network as far as the challenge. So you don't miss anything that we're coming up with as far as, from now until the 7th.
Okay, so earlier you spoke about the paper trading, so you're mitigating your risk.
Yes.
How do we get instruction on that? Will that happen during this waiting period before the challenge?
No, the challenge during the thing is you're going to there are going to be things that we're going to give you action steps to take up to that point, but really and truly during the challenges we're going to learn the system, right? So at this point you're not going to want to paper trade yet because you don't know the system. So in that meantime, we're going to give you actionable steps that you can take that won't put your money at risk until you actually learn the system.
Okay, so it's like baptism by fire.
No, that's the
challenge.
opposite. No, we do not want you to be baptized by fire. No, we're going to be teaching you. So this is why we're saying you wait till the system, till we actually get to teach you. So this is why we're saying, no, I don't want you doing anything until we teach you the system. But in the meantime, there are things that we are going to be telling you to do to get prepared for the challenge.
Okay,
So,
all right then.
yes, good
All right.
question. Good
There
to
you go.
see you.
Thanks.
though. I'm excited to see you in the challenge, my dear.
All right, thanks.
All righty. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
My
Now,
name is Sukaina.
Sukaina. Yep, I know I gave you too many syllables. All right.
It's okay. But yes, I did sign up for the VIP. So I've known people who have traded, but whenever they try to explain to me, it's very confusing. So I just wanted to learn like I guess a strategy that, that I can follow and be consistent with, that would help me. I'm a single mom, so it's like I'm trying to gain that generational wealth for my kids and everything. So
Okay, okay. I love that. I love that for you. And I love the fact that, you were like, hey, people have tried to explain it to me and it didn't make sense, but I didn't give up. I did not like shy away from it. So I'm excited. I'm glad that you said, hey, I want to actually learn the thing. I want to understand what these people are talking about and make it my own. I'm not just going
mhm,
to be like, yeah, this ain't for me. So I'm excited about that for you. And I think it's going to be a wonderful addition to your household. Like I said, as long as one person in your household understand what's going on and what these charts look like, it's a win for you, and especially with having a child. Nothing
yes,
is as a parent, nothing is more valuable than giving your children options or choices. I
yes,
think that's the big thing as a parent, as a mom now, as my son is getting to that age of like 6, 7, where he can like, I like this or I don't like that. But he knows that these squiggly lines mean money, right? He
yeah,
knows that. Like it's so exciting to me to know that, oh, I don't have to worry about him. He has to be a football player or he has to be a basketball player or what degree he gonna have to have. No matter what, my friends, he has the stock market. He got the knowledge. And
yeah,
that's how empowering is that as a parent to give that to your child. So by you even looking at the charts, they're gonna be like, what is that? Because they're all into what we're doing,
mhm.
right? I want and it's gonna be wonderful. So I'm excited for you. Tap in, ask the question. It's gonna be wonderful.
Thank you.
So nice meeting you, my dear. Welcome to the challenge.
Likewise, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, I think iPhone, you tried to unmute. And I don't know. D, you tapped in. Yes, let's go. I know we was gonna tap in. I know he was gonna tap in. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the challenge. All right, Larry, you wanted to unmute? I know you secured your spot and you a winner. Congrats, Larry.
Oh, it is for real. I didn't know I was a witness. I didn't know I was
What?
a winner for real.
You didn't know you won. You won the $50,000 prop firm account.
Oh, hey, Mr. Stevens, I'm sorry. I was talking to somebody else. How you doing?
I called your name. Congratulations. You're about to get an email.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I know. I think I already got it. I
Okay.
had the question I had was when you say the Facebook app, you talking about the WAP app, right? That's what you talking about?
We have a Facebook community for the challenge. So it's not a requirement, but you have access to that. That's where you're going to get
Okay.
information and network and things like that. But you're platinum, so you do get access to the Telegram group, which is just for platinum. So if you are not, I had some weary to Facebook, you'll have access to the Telegram group also.
That would be in my email, right?
Yes,
Because I'm kind of confused.
access.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
everything access wise will be sent to your email.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. That's all I got. Besides, I'm excited. I mean, everything that you've been teaching and talking about, I'm still trying to get familiar with not just the charts. I mean, I know the charts, but I got the same desire as you and your husband got. I just I need that one key just to get an understanding so I know what I need to do,
I get it.
So
I get it. And I'm glad you tapped in. We're excited. We're gonna do our due diligence here as your coaches to give you that one thing, that one gem, that one thing that gives you that aha moment that makes this make sense. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep going here as a group. So we're excited for you locking in, Larry, and can't wait to see what you do in the challenge.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Nice
ma'am.
meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Coach
so
Mike. Thank you.
welcome.
No problem, no
Right.
problem.
You're so welcome. Let's go. Um, Congratulations, Delia, for securing your spot. I see you. Congratulations for securing your spot. Welcome in. Hi, Paul. Congratulations for securing your spot in the challenge. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful time of learning. And it's going to be amazing for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, this is the thing that I want y'all to understand when it comes to what trading does, okay? It gives you that freedom, but it also gives you success. All right. Now, when it comes to success starts with small, uncomfortable choices, create extraordinary situations. So you might seem like, oh, starting something new or learning with a coach may feel uncomfortable, right? But I want y'all to understand that that's how success starts. It's those small, uncomfortable moves over time that create that result or the situation that you desire. Like me, I am trying to be the best 40-year-old possible, right? And I'm getting there. But I have to keep making these small, uncomfortable decisions, right? I have to work out. I have to make sure my diet is together. But I cannot expect to get to the life that the physical fitness that I want if I do not continue to make these decisions. This is us as traders or doing something different. It's not meant to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But this is the thing. You don't have to do it by yourself. This is why I like having a coach. I like having a coach as a trainer. I'm like, tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I should do next. What should I lift? Where should I push? Right? That is what it is when you do something uncomfortable that you're not familiar with. The best way to get to the area you want to get to is with a coach. Direction. Don't do this. This is where you should go. And that is where success lies when you have tapped into the proper information and the proper coaching. All right. Now, I want y'all to understand one thing. The type of person that gets to the next level is not just any old person. Okay? It's not any old person. I want to make that very, very clear. The person that gets to the next level is the person that says, I'm going to do this even if I'm uncomfortable. Because the uncomfortable feeling is just your knee-jerk reaction. You know that's just your body chemistry that's protecting you. Because what your body is registering if you feel uncomfortable is that your heart rate is racing or you're sweating a little bit. That just means that this is something that's unfamiliar. It's something that's new. But can I tell you, comfortable does not necessarily mean correct. Comfortable just means familiar. You work at the same place. But does it mean that that's the best thing for you? Does that mean that that's your desire? No, it's just something that you're used to. So comfort is a false sense of safety. It's just familiar. But can I tell you, the change or the desire or the life that you want to live is on the opposite side of uncomfortable. I am a 1000% poster child of leaning into uncomfortable. All of the things that I do that you see here, everything that I have done or I'm doing is uncomfortable. But can I tell you, I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I'm so grateful for leaning into that uncomfortable, right? So I want y'all to understand that there's no, I'll wait till I'm ready, okay? Because when you wait till you're ready, the life that you want to live is taking away. Every day that we wait, you get a second, a day, a week, a month, a year older. The only way our clock ticks, y'all, is down, right? As far as the amount of years we have left. Now, I don't know about you, but I want the rest of that ticking of that clock to be the best that I can possibly have. The best and I'm going to try. I'm going to tap in. I'm going to lean in. I'm going to burn the boats. I'm going to walk into that next chapter with the knowledge that I invested in myself, that I bet on myself, that I actually tried with a coach, not by myself. Not by myself. We all deserve to see what this life has in store for us. And that was the thing that really like resonated with me, y'all, is that, man, I have not been seeing what's possible. Because I'm what? Comfortable? Because I have a job. Now, Y'all, the thing that we can do with trading is we can unlock freedom. We can unlock the life that we know that we deserve. Now, I want y'all to have the moment where you can look in the mirror, and when you look in the mirror tonight and you can say, hey, am I somebody that played it safe? Or did I bet on myself today? Did I say, listen, what she said resonated with me. What Coach Mike said resonated with me. I could understand. I could follow what she was talking about. And I've been wanting to do this thing. And listen, I'm proud of myself because I bet on myself. Or you're going to be like continually playing it safe, right? And I want to speak to those friends. Don't, no shade, no shade, no shade. But if you are one of those folks that are going to play it safe continually, you are poor. I hope you don't don't take it wrong. But what poor stands for is passing over opportunities repeatedly, where you continually see things at your fingertips that other folks are using. You have receipts, right? They're using this to generate wealth. And you say, yep, not for me. Yeah, I'm gonna let them have it. Yeah, I don't want to see what the life looks like when I learned a new skill, or what it looks like to actually understand what the stock market can do, or what it looks like when I have made this my lifelong skill. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm cool. I'm good. And that's fine if that's your plight, my friends. If that is your plight, that's perfectly fine. But I'm talking to those friends who are tired of opportunities passing them by. I'm talking to those folks who have had enough, but know that they deserve more. Those are the folks that I'm talking to, right? And I'm excited for the friends that have tapped in. We're gonna go and have a wonderful time in this challenge. And I want to, if you're still working on your ticket, let me know. I want to let me know if you're still working on it. So remember, you have that buy now, pay later option. You have three options that you can use, right? You have the platinum, you have the VIP, you have the general admission. Like literally, if you are still here, right? There's some you want to tap into this information. There's something that resonated with you. Get into the room. Get the general admission. Get into the room, tap into the information. We can make sure that as far as what we're going to be teaching you, Coach Mike, myself, Coach Jordan, that you're going to be able to leave with something to understand what the stock market is doing, understand what you're looking at with the charts. Go ahead and click that link. Go to tradetowealthchallenge.com, secure your ticket, and let me know when you're in. Alrighty? Let me know when you're in. Now, I want to ask you a quick question while we're here. What's the worst case scenario with securing your ticket to the challenge? What's the worst case scenario? Right? The worst case scenario is you come for the 5 days, you come for every challenge, you even come to the VIP or the platinum question area, and you're able to even by accident learn something about the stock market. For 5 whole days, you're going to be around six-figure traders that have helped thousands of people understand what the stock market is saying and how to generate wealth. And what's the worst thing that could happen for that time? You accidentally learn how to actually trade. You accidentally understand what wealth creation looks like. That's the worst case scenario of being in a 5-day challenge. The best case scenario is you unlock and you find that missing piece. You find that missing piece. You get your aha moment. You said, this has been it. This has been what I've been looking for. And the fact of the matter is, listen, I will toot my horn all the way. I have paid my dues. I am a teacher by trade, by profession, by divine ordainment. I promise you, I really know what I'm here for. And my purpose is to teach. So the best case scenario is that you actually learn how to trade from a teacher. That's the best case scenario. So I want y'all to, you can easily weigh that out. Accidentally learn something. Best case scenario, you really truly understand what is going on in the stock chart. Yes, 100%. Easily, Charles, literally like trading money from a bank account to another bank account. All right, let me know if you're still working on your ticket. The link is still there. The Trade to Wealth Challenge ticket is still there. Remember, you have 3 options to get into there. You could get your platinum experience, and or you can get the VIP experience and the general admission. Now, iPhone, you want to unmute and tell iPhone 2? You can try to unmute and tell why you secured your tickets to the challenge. Let's see. Something's going on with your thing. Okay. Sorry about that, iPhone. It's not letting you unmute. Alrighty. Now, I want y'all to understand one thing from Coach Mike and I. Yeah, it won't let you unmute. I'm sorry. I tried to unmute it. Maybe you have to go out and come back in. Sorry about that, dear. So listen, the thing is, we want y'all to experience goals. This is one of my favorite acronyms here. You know, the teacher in me, I love an acronym, right? So what trading does, and it's so powerful, y'all. I want y'all to gain opportunities and live. Now, I am on the other side of the whole working, wanting more, whatever the case is. And I'm able to look back at myself and say, man, I was surviving, y'all. While I'm working, I was just surviving. I wasn't living. I was not experiencing opportunities. I was not seeing the world and also letting my son experience opportunities. My son said he wanted to go to New York, and we just went to New York. My husband wanted New York pizza. For Father's Day, I brought him to New York to have pizza. That's opportunities that only is possible because of the skill of trading. We went to Puerto Rico because we wanted a trip. Planned it in a week and a half maybe, and then just got on a plane and went to Puerto Rico. But my money didn't stop because I got on a plane. I'm able to take my skill set anywhere with me. You're going to be able to take your skill set with you everywhere. This is the thing with trading. It unlocks that unlimited, that, where we have the infinite earning potential, but also you're not defined by location when you're a trader. This is the thing. You are not defined by your zip code, your state, your country, the continent. When you're a trader, you're able to take the skill set with you everywhere. Right? And that is the thing that you're going to be able to tap into when you come to the challenge. I want y'all to be able to gain these opportunities, right? And the fact that you're able to do this with your family, with your friends, with your children is the other part that I want y'all to understand. Now, the thing that is the coolest thing, and I love when I see my students do this, is that they literally use their trading profits to do things amazing. This is Dante. He was able to actually buy a Tahoe with his profits, his trading profits. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's a whole truck. And I want you to understand this. He did not use his whole account. I want y'all to understand what he's saying here. He took some of his profits to buy a truck. Okay? And the thing that y'all have to understand is that we're going to be giving y'all the information that our students that you are seeing here have learned from us. And they were not going to be able to get the hands-on experience that y'all are going to get. Okay? And this is someone here that was able to make a 650% return on their investment. And I want y'all to know he's in his 50s, y'all. So there's no age limit to the market. There's no, oh, it's too late for me. Oh, no. Right? No, no. A lot of my best traders are mature individuals that are grown. Okay? They understand risk management. They understand how to follow a system. And that's how we're going to be able to teach you. Okay? So this is the thing. I've never seen people who are where you are, like in this decision-making process, and regretted it. They're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I learned how to trade. I cannot believe I betted on myself, right? Individuals that are in your position to do this life-changing thing or make this decision, I have yet to see anyone regret betting on themselves. Okay? So I want y'all to understand, if you're in that space where you're like, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to tap in. Yo, go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and secure your ticket. You can do the platinum for $497, $297 for the VIP experience, and the general admission is only $97. You can tap in. All right? Make sure you click that Trade to Wealth challenge.com link right there and secure your spot. All righty? Now, with working with Coach Mike and I, you are always going to be with your coach. You're not doing this by yourself. And like I said, you're going to be in a community of like-minded individuals that have that same mindset of growth, wanting more for themselves. So, would you rather be going through something life-changing where you're like, oh, I'm not sure if this is correct. I'm not sure if I'm seeing this correctly. Is this a good trade? Is this not a good trade? Or would you rather be around a community where you're like, hey, does this look good? Yeah, okay. Or I'm feeling this type of way. You have a sounding board. When you're about to change your life, my friends, you need a partner. You need an accountability piece when it comes to this level. So this is where you get to lean on Coach Mike and myself and the community to be your accountability piece to keep you on track. All righty? So make sure you go ahead and secure your spot. Now, listen, team, I want you to go ahead and drop the survey for me also. I want to make sure individuals are able to go ahead and get that survey. Oh, and also the special gift for staying all the way to the end. So you can drop those two things for our friends here. Alrighty? Thank you so much. So listen, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm speaking to those folks who feel like there's gonna be a magic aha moment that says, I'm ready. Okay. I thought that too, y'all. I thought there was a big old sign or that there's going to be a moment that was going to bubble up inside of me that says, Taneisha, you are ready to leave your only form of income or, go all in on this thing called trading. And I'm going to tell you right now, the only aha moment or the only ready moment is now. The moment that you see an opportunity, you see the vehicle, and you have that nudge, that is your indication that you are ready. Okay? Because you're never going to feel ready. Can I tell you, I want to make you whatever, you're never going to feel ready. Now, when you're ready is on the opposite side of the decision. A lot of us feel like there's supposed to be some automatic feeling where it's going to tell you, no, it's on the opposite side of making the decision. Commit first, figure out the rest later. And then the thing is, you're not going to have to figure this out by yourself. Commit to a ticket. Go ahead and get you your general admission. Go ahead and get you your VIP. And if you want to be platinum, go ahead and get you your platinum. And then figure out the rest later. The thing is, you are not figuring this out by yourself. You got the community. You have our customer service support, and you have your coaches. This is the beauty of being in the Trade to Wealth community. We have support, and we're going to make sure we are helping you along the way. So I want to say congratulations to Michael. Michael B, congratulations. We're going to see you in the challenge. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, y'all. So make sure you have filled out that survey, and you have the team is going to be sending out over your special gift for staying all the way to the end also via email. Okay, so make sure you have filled out that survey for me. Greatly appreciate it. And until then, actually they have dropped the gift in the chat also. I see that. Thank you. They have dropped that the trade tracker in the chat as your gift for staying all the way to the end. My friends, I hope you have learned something amazing. I hope you've been inspired or stirred or anything, like I said, if you can do me one favor, take away one gem, implement it. And I will see my friends in, thanks, Audrey. I will see y'all in the challenge. And I hope you have a blessed rest of the week, or a blessed rest of the month. And yeah, man, it's up from here. I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing evening. I've had a wonderful time hanging out with y'all. All right, y'all, team, thank you for taking care of my friends, and I will see y'all later. Bye, everyone.
Biggest challenges before joining BUA was trying to find out the place that wasn't a scam. But after reading the reviews and joining within the first 5 minutes, I knew this place was not only safe, but it was a home for myself. Seeing how Mike and Taneisha both connect with other students across the world, across the country, and how they got to know them almost on a personal level. One of my very specific breakthroughs was finally when after I stopped cutting corners, went through all the material 2 and 3 times, and then now I found the confidence and the knowledge to not only get in the trades, but take and hold the trades that the coaches will talk about. If you're on the fence about joining a group, don't be. Join it. You can ask anyone at any random time about their experience, and don't wait, join.
Hi Coach T, this is Pam A, and your TCT strategy helped me out so much and helped me build confidence in knowing what I should be looking for. So I'm so grateful that I found you and had an opportunity to just learn and keep learning as we go forth. The expectations, I tell her, it's not always wins, but it's an opportunity to gain financial freedom when you understand it and you just be patient and not overthink it too much, as I sometimes do. But yes, I would tell them just try if that's something that you're interested in, and join the BUA family, and you'll get a better understanding of what you can expect and what you want to do with your future financially. I truly enjoyed our first meetup and looking forward to future meetups. Thanks.
I did not know the difference between options, futures. I certainly didn't have a strategy. I did not know how to place a trade. So all those things are things that I've learned since joining BUA. They're very organized. They have the lessons, like I said, the didactic piece. You're on Zoom call where you can ask questions. If the coaches, Coach Taneisha, Coach Jordan, are explaining information that you don't understand, they will stop and say, hey, do you understand this? And you can say yes or no, run back through it. And so it's really a good piece. There's homework and accountability in the boot camp. So that was the piece that I feel like helped everything click for me.
My experience with the Boss Up Academy, it become a great inspiration to me. It really changed my life. Learned how to be patient, more disciplined, but I'm still working on it, you know what I'm saying, getting better. As long as I get 1% better every day, I'm gonna make it with the BUA family. Coach Mike and Coach T, they some of the best people I ever been dealing with. Thank God I was able to meet them in person.
When I first started training, man, I was out there like gambling. Like I didn't know anything about charts, about reading levels. And Coach Mike and Coach T, they do a great job taking it from knowledge to born, with showing you why it is you take a trade. If anybody's out there on the fence, I suggest that you come out, give it a try, listen. They'll do a good job with you, sitting you down, showing you a strategy, and showing you why it is we do what we do in these markets out here.
What's up, Boss Up fam? This is Kim. Since I've joined, I have a clear understanding of reading the indicators and marking up charts. Like before, I didn't mark charts. Now I see the importance of it and how they all work together. I feel like I have found my tribe. It's like it's like a little family. And I would even say, for even the most experienced trader, that it would be a good thing to have community. So if you were thinking about joining Boss Up Academy, or if you're interested in it, give it a try. Like there's nothing to lose. I've made money. I probably could have made more if I was a little more disciplined, which Boss Up Academy teaches discipline. And if you follow the rules, if you follow the strategies, you can't lose, you know.
I just want to let you know that I'm on a cruise ship with one of the best academies available, Boss Up. I looked around at other options and other things, but what I found different from any other group was family. So if you're looking for family and you're looking to trade successfully, what you're looking for is Boss Up. Take it from me.
BUA family, what's up, y'all? Coach T, Coach Mike. My experience here at BUA been phenomenal. But beyond the money and the monetary benefits, the education is what I love the most. We don't just call out trades and say, hey, jump in here, jump out here. No, we actually learn a strategy. We learn why we get in. We learn where to take profit at. We learn a lot. And on top of that, genuineness, how they care. You know what I'm saying? Care to see you win. I would honestly say take the leap of faith, because what you gain, what you learn, and just growing with others in the community is priceless. Seriously, it's really priceless.
What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Coach T, Coach Mike, the whole BUA family. I know when I first started, I didn't even have a strategy, but it feels good when I'm a part of the community right now and we actually have actual strategy, seeing how consistent they are when they show up, even on vacation. Like they said, it's all about getting 1% better every day.
Honestly, I thought trading options was way too hard for someone like me. And I didn't have thousands of dollars to risk, and I was super scared of losing money. But then I found Taneisha. She literally teaches you like you're in 5th grade. She breaks down every single thing step by step. And the best part is she teaches live, so I can actually learn while trading. The community is super supportive too, and you'll never feel alone. Now, little old me is feeling confident, but the best part of like this whole thing is I'm actually building real financial freedom for me and my family.
So I kept telling myself, nope, it's not for me. But then I found Taneisha. She has this way of making trading feel simple. Like she literally teaches like we're in 5th grade, and honestly, it works. Now, I don't feel scared anymore. I feel empowered. I went from thinking trading was this big intimidating thing to actually being excited and confident to log in and trade. The best part is that this is one skill no one can ever take away from me. If you're watching this and you've been scared to start because it looks too hard or intimidating, I'm here to tell you it's not, especially with Taneisha. She makes it possible for regular people like us. If I can do it, I know you can too.